Ouchie. What is on my computer monitor? Oh, I look a mess today. I feel a mess. Ooh. Freaking neck hurts. Hey guys, I'm just putting out that I'm live. I'm not ignoring you guys, I'm just putting out there that I'm live and stuff. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing and stuff that I'm live, I would appreciate it. If you feel so inclined. Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate that. I'm just trying to hashtag things on Instagram. Alright, I just threw a whole bunch of random, like, dumb shit in there. Okay. Hey, D. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on, guys. I'm just like, I just figured I would come and say hi. I'm just kind of having like a really rough time right now. I'm just being honest. You're here, but you're not. That's okay. You look forward to my life. No. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm just having a really hard time. You know, I just like, I'm kind of like one of those like suffer in silence types because I'm not tired, Bridget. I'm just really depressed. But thanks. um, I I just I'm going through a lot right now, and I've been like kind of like suffering in not really like silence because some people around me know what's going on. I feel like when I reach out and I say that I'm not okay, you know, I get the answer of, "Oh, you'll be fine," or "Oh, bitch, stop being dumb about it." And I'm like, "But I'm trying to tell you I'm not okay." So, I've been kind of like suffering in silence. I sent you positive vibes the other morning. I appreciate it. Trisha Tuesday. What is Trisha Tuesday? Who's Trisha? Oh, it's just a hair clip because I just put my hair up in like a bun and put it up real quick. After I got out of the shower, I just put it up like real quick because it was wet. Bacon cooked for me. I'd appreciate it. I love it. No, there's nothing you guys can do to help. Honestly, it kind of is what it is. I don't want to vent because I'm trying to like hold it in. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if I like let it out, I'm gonna lose it, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I appreciate you guys, you know, willing to listen and everything. I'm trying to like hold it in. I'm trying to hold it in like a winner. Okay. Oh, itchy. It's my bugs. Oh, shit. Come on, thingy. Actually, you know what the problem is that I have this. I was supposed to write something down. Hold on. Pause for 1 second. I was supposed to write something down. I think. Ugh. I'll go back and check afterwards. I'll go back and check after. But I have this looming feeling I'm supposed to write something down. I know where it's from. I didn't write it down yet. So I need to make sure that I remember to write it down. Okay. Right, that's the same thing with me. Like, if I tell you I'm not okay, I'm really not okay because I'm not the person that's gonna like reach out for help. I'm not the person that's going to like say that I need help. I'm not the person to admit that. So if I tell you I'm not okay, I'm really not okay. And I just don't think that people understand. Like, everyone sees me as being the very strong person, and I am a very strong person, but I feel really shattered. So I'm not okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not. And I've been trying to like, you know, hold it together. I've been trying to just stay busy. I've been doing readings every day for people. I haven't taken any days off at all um, except for the holidays. That's all I took off was the eve and the day, like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I took off New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and that's it. My only day off I have coming up is on Friday, but I don't even have the day off because I'm doing my Twitch stream with Ant, which I'm not complaining about at all. And then I don't have any days off at all. I'm working every single fucking day. I'm working every day. D, what you just text me? No, it's not that. I mean, that's always an added factor, but no, I didn't tell you what happened because I just don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I mean, I can't stop thinking about it. And it's hard because like on my Sorry, got an eyeball itch. On my shit. I see your texty. Let me try to move this without knocking it over a million fucking times, which isn't gonna work. Hold on. I just got all my crap right next to me. Oh, I got my camera once again. That's normal. And a lot of times, like in my readings and stuff like that, like a lot of times when I do my readings, a lot of them get pretty emotional sometimes. And it's hard because I'm feeling my emotions. I'm feeling, oh, jeez. Can we just talk to my titties? Can we just fucking talk to my boobs? Oh my god, I hate this camera. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, I mean, at this point, is it like operator error? Is it like, okay, it doesn't clip on there tightly. That's the problem. It's just kind of like there. I want it to be, you know what I mean? Like, stay tight on there. But what I was saying is, in the readings and stuff like that, a lot of times they're hard emotionally. I feel what other people feel. I feel what the deceased feel. I feel everything. And I'm just like so, I don't want to say overwhelmed. If I didn't have this going on in my personal life, I would be perfectly fine. I would be very happy. I would be okay. But since I'm in my personal life, I'm going through like super fucking shattering heartbreak. It makes just breathing fucking hurt. So it's just a lot right now. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jenny. I'm gonna text you back. I don't really want to get into it right now. Because like I said, I'm like literally trying to hold it in. I text you back, D. The phone is on silent. That makes sense. Anyway, alright, let me try now. It's okay to not be okay. Thank you, I appreciate it. I mean, I don't think I'm like being mean to people. I'm pretty much like able to keep my emotions in check very well. But it's just, I'm just hurting. I wish I could let it go. I really wish I could. I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge crier either. Like, you have to really hurt me to make me do that. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, Steph, you're right. Sometimes your strongest friends fall apart the hardest when it hits. Yeah, that's me. Hi, that's me. My name is Vanessa, and I'm the strong friend that falls apart the most when it hits the hardest. Hey, Steph. No, I can schedule your session. I mean, honestly, doing the sessions and stuff is keeping me busy, and it gives me somewhat of a distraction. So doing the sessions, I'm not complaining about that whatsoever. I promise. I just, um, I'm just having a hard time in general. Whether I did your assessment or not, trust me, I would still be having a hard time. So I'd rather just do it. What do you mean? What dumb shit happened on Twitter today? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not like super active on Twitter. Hey, Debbie. Kelly, the one person I want to talk to the most is not able to talk to me right now. It's a very complicated situation between this person and I, but it's not that I don't want to talk to anybody else, but he just, oh God, he just gives me a lot of comfort. What's funny is I've had people tell me my whole life that I was a pretty crier. It's just so silly. Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't want to do that on live stream though. Debbie, no offense. I appreciate it, but I don't really want to do that. It's funny, like some people are ugly criers and some are like pretty criers, and it's funny, but like I've had people tell me that I look so pretty when I cry. I'm like, really? I'm crying right now, and that's what you're gonna tell me, that I look pretty when I'm fucking crying? It's funny because there's like a little part of me, like, depending on what you're crying for, that's like, oh, really? Thank you. Normally I look like complete shit. Yeah, like, oh, I don't worry about you because you're tough. Yeah, I mean, trust me, we fall too. Oh God, I can't like stop fucking thinking about it. Fuck. I need you guys to distract me. I need a distraction. I kind of want to drink some wine, but I don't. Oh gosh, I love that diet orange soda though. Just side note, I love that freaking diet orange soda. I would really love to blame this on Dustin and get a blizzard, but like even the thought of eating something right now makes me want to fucking vomit. Unfortunately, I don't think I can blame this on Dustin. Anything else we can blame on Dustin, but not this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb people doing dumb shit, including the person that's doing dumb shit to me. Sorry, my phone keeps going off. I was trying to check it. Um, I actually need to text my son real quick. I had to text my son. He was texting me. Worked from home for 10 years. I wrote down some really cool home office ideas for you. I'm going to send you to check out with photos. Okay, cool. I kind of have an idea of how I would like my home office to be when I have one. Not if, when I have one. And, hey, Southern. I don't need a big room for it at all or anything like that. What I would really like is, like, okay, I guess if you take, like, a square room on one corner, or, like, I guess, okay, on one side, I would like to have, like, my desk and just have, like, some stuff around me or behind me or whatever for when I go live. And then on another side, or like another corner or whatever, I want to do, I'll probably more than likely put a desk in front of a window because I have this like fairy light curtain that I want to use, and I want to go. I should have went into my kitchen and went live from there. But I have like this like fairy light curtain that like changes colors and strobes and stuff like that, and I have some like hanging crystals and stuff from it and terrariums. And I'll probably have my computer set up there. So when I do my, every time I do my readings, I'm always sitting in front of my computer. And that way I can sit comfortably at like a desk, like in a comfortable chair. And that way when I go live, like in the evenings or even daytime or whatever, I can have like that pretty light behind me. And I'll have my little, that ring light webcam thing I bought for $20 last night. It was like half off. It was normally $40, so I got it for $20. That's going to come on Thursday or Friday, I think. So I'll have that, so it'll look cute. And then, like, in a corner or something, or on the other side, I want to have, like, my ring light set up and just all this kind of stuff or whatever, all that stuff. And then maybe have, like, a cute, like, little leaning shelf and have, like, all my little pretty crystals on it and candles and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And have, like, a big comfy chair, like a plush, like, just comfy chair to, like, sit in and record in. So I can just sit there and just fucking chill with a pretty little throw blanket, you know, and just freaking sit there comfortably, make a video. And that way I don't have to, like, because I have, like, the ring light and stuff like that, and I've taken it out for videos and I've used it, but I don't have anywhere in my house to have it up and leave it up. Not at all. And my place is kind of small. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, but it's a small, like, duplex. And I would say it's only, like, maybe, like, 1,100 square feet or 1,050. So it's pretty small. And I would like to, you know, just have, like, a room, like, even if it's, like, a small little freaking room, like a small little office. I would love to have a small little room where I can just have everything ready so I could just come in, use it, and then walk away from it. And, like, just have it. I don't necessarily need it to be, like, a separate space because I'm literally sitting here on my fucking bed, you know, just chilling and talking to you guys. But it would just be easier for me to, like, it'd just be easier for me to be more organized that way, to just come in, sit down, do my stuff, go live if I want to, record videos or whatever, and then, you know, walk away from it. God, guys, the anxiety is like, I'm not someone that suffers from anxiety, but good gravy, I'm just like, hurts to fucking breathe. Oh, you love to decorate? You know what, honestly, I see a lot of things that I like, and I can decorate and interior design for other people. I can't do it for myself. It's just so weird. So when I get to that point, I'll take all the help I can get from you guys. Have I thought about color schemes? I can't remember if you mentioned colors of the walls and shit. Honestly, more than, I mean, it'll be a rental, so more than likely, like, I'm not gonna paint things. I'm not gonna do all that. I kind of like the simplicity of things just being clean, of like white wall and then adding color myself, like via like having like a leaning shelf and having. I put on my Amazon wish list. I put some like little flickering. It's like a set of like three like flickering candle things to add like a little bit of movement in the background, and I have some crystals. I would have to get more because I don't have that many. Um, I would love to put some crystals in the background because that's kind of like my, uh, I guess, niche. I guess technically it goes with my kind of like stuff. And I really feel like the crystals kind of like help me when I'm do readings and stuff, especially amethyst. I forgot what it is about amethyst, but there's something about amethyst that helps. Um, and then, yeah, so I would really need to get a lot more crystals. Ugh, they're expensive. um, yeah, I just thought about like, just decorating that way, having like I just have this picture in my head of like the recording space, and I would like to have like a comfy chair, like a big plushy comfy chair, like kind of like a living room kind of chair, and I can just sit there and just crisscross applesauce hands in my lap. That was from kindergarten, by the way. And you have like my cute little throw blanket or pillow if I want to hold it or be comfortable with it or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those people where like you have like this most like pristine background and everyone's sitting there like, yep, I'm gonna be like, listen guys, I'm gonna be comfy, we're gonna talk, like, you know what I mean, like, I'm more personable like that. If I were to try to be one of those people where like everything's perfect and everything's in its place and the set's always and I set, but you know what I mean, like the everything's always the same, that would be so fake for me, and I just, it's not me. It's really just not me. Hey Colleen. Oh, more clear tonight. Okay, cool. It's good to have an idea of what you want though ahead of time. You can get some great ideas on Pinterest. Yeah, I like Pinterest. The Pinterest I have is like super freaking old though. Like, I don't have like a new Pinterest or anything. Yeah, Debbie, I would love a big comfy chair. I bought this amazing plush as hell chair that literally fits a desk. I want to send you pics if it wasn't expensive either. Amazon. I'd have to look on Amazon. There's actually, it was funny because there's this one chair that I saw, and it was, hold on, let me see, because I took a picture of it, and I actually found it on, uh, whose website was it on? Oh, I thought I took a picture of it. Oh, here it is. It was funny because I was actually like flicking through or flipping through like Facebook, and it said Tafton. Now this is just the color. It doesn't have to be this color, obviously, but it's just the style, not the color. But if you look it up, you could probably find it on Google. It comes in all different colors. This chair. This one just happened to be blue that I took a screenshot of, and it was on Home Depot's website. A little expensive. This one, the chairs are like $200 to $300 most of the time. That says Tafton. This one again is in dark blue, which I don't really want dark blue. I mean, I'm open to it, but I don't really want dark blue. Tafton dark blue fabric tuft club chair. So if you look it up, Tafton tuft club chair, and it just looks like a big comfy chair. I really like the one that's light gray. It's like a very, very, very light gray. I like it. I like gray a lot. A big beanbag chair. That's cool. My ex-husband, we used to actually get along very well until he started dating this new girl a few months ago. And in his apartment, he has this like huge, huge, oversized like I'm getting stuck on my cord. He's this huge, like oversized beanbag chair. And I was at his place one time, and he's like, lay in the chair. I'm like, okay. So I like laid down in the chair. I was like, oh my god, this is so comfy. He's like, yeah, I fall asleep in it all the time. I was like, I can see why, because it's like super freaking comfy. Oh my goodness, come on. Okay. Hobby Lobby is a great place to find stuff on sale all the time. Yeah, I love Hobby Lobby, Christy. Oh, your mother's interior designer decorator? That's cool. I do think that I need that space really bad, Steph. I really do. Trust me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like I'm hurting really bad. I'm just my mind is very like scatterbrained right now. I'm just being 100% transparent, honest. I'm just my mind is. I what I really would like to happen. I want to be able to rent my own place. I need either 3 bedrooms or 2 bedrooms with an office, which more likely they don't really make 2 bedrooms with an office. I need 3 bedrooms so I can have that third one be an office. I need it to be a decent place that's cheap as fuck, and so I could be able to afford it on my own, and which is already feels impossible. I mean, I'm just being honest. It already feels like utterly impossible. The cost associated with moving alone, having first and last security deposit. I mean, I'm avoiding it because it's not doable for me right now. So, anyway, what I was saying is I need to have like a 3 bedroom so I can make that third bedroom be an office. And it would just be so much easier for me to come into the room, record my videos, or come into the room, do my lives, you know what I mean? And then like be able to like not be able to close the door and walk away, but be able to keep the work there. Because I feel like I don't want to be all consumed. Like I want to be able to have a tiny bit of separation there. You know what I mean? But it'll just be so much easier for me to just have everything out and ready. It is the biggest freaking pain in the ass to take out of my closet a ring light that is up and it's forked out, like it's all fanned out, you know, because I can't disassemble it all the time. And the way my closet is right here, I have to finagle it out and then finagle it over my bed, carry it over my head, finagle it out the door. And I did that not too long ago, and it was biggest freaking pain in the ass. And then like my dog was playing, and my dog knocked it over because my dog's a freaking moose, and he wasn't, he's just being a and he knocked it over. Then I was freaking out, thinking that like maybe he broke it. So I was hurried up and plugged it in and made sure everything was fine again. And it's hard to have a space to go live and to record too because like my son's always around and stuff like that. So, which again, I'm not complaining that my son's always around. I'm just saying like I need a separate space. I need a separate space to do this stuff because the fact that I don't now, it's very hard to be motivated to do it. I mean, I'm already having a hard enough time being motivated to like even fucking get out of bed right now. That's how bad I'm going through it. And I have to force myself to do that. And the fact that I I just need that separate space for it. It would help me a lot. Um, Honestly, Steph, like I'm not really wanting to do like this huge like overhaul decoration of space. I'm more of like I don't want it to be like simple where there's nothing there. I just want it to be like simplistic and like clean and neat. I'm into gray. I don't want like wild colors that are distracting. I want to be able to put some crystals around, like in my background. I do have a couple over there that I could, but they're kind of small, so I kind of need like bigger ones. But I know how expensive they are. So, um, yes, I've seen. Amethyst is a healing crystal. Ugh, I need to sleep with it then. No, I mean, there's something about amethyst that I think amplifies psychic ability or something, and I just have it around me. Yes, crystals are very expensive. You know, it's really funny, Kelly, that you're saying like do my own art. I'm not like the best artist in the world or whatever. I cannot draw to save my life, but I can paint decently, which is funny. Steph, I think Amazon does let you do payments and stuff. I really, really, really hate to finance things. Like with my credit cards and stuff, I like to pay them all off. Um, I'm not a person that likes debt. I love Wayfair, Jennifer. Hey, Loli. Okay, Kelly, that's cool. Dee wasn't here. I mean, I think she's like just hopping around doing stuff. Murphin, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not okay right now. I'm just trying to tough through it. Yeah, Christy. I mean, honestly, like it's kind of like a first world problem, but it's just more stress, more like more. You know what I mean? I have been there. Feel so down, like you're never coming up. Yeah. If anyone can manifest these things, it's you, and you have a ton of people here who care about you, are willing to send some good energy one day at a time, 1 minute at a time if you need. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. I'm really trying. I'm really, really, really trying. Like honestly, if I wasn't suffering this like shattering heartbreak in my personal life, you would see a completely different Vanessa. Uh, I would have everything going for me right now. I would be very happy about it and very thankful about it, which I am very happy and thankful about it, but it's hard to enjoy it when you are shattered. And that's just being honest. It's the best way I could describe it. It is a big change of lifestyle for me, 100%. It will be much easier to have a space for you or a space for work. The majority of YouTubers will do that because, like you said, having everything set up and ready is easier. Yeah, 100%, Christy. Like, um, everything is like, I mean, like I said, my place is very, 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 very small. And I just need more space in general. I mean, like, to be honest with you, my bedroom that I'm in, I literally have a king size bed, two dressers, a console thing, and like a couple end tables, and my space is like you could barely like walk around my bed. Like, and my room is very small, and I gave my son the very big room because hold on. Okay. Um, like I gave my son the bigger room, so he has room for all his stuff and a big area to play and all that kind of stuff. And you know, my his room is, I would say, at least double the size of mine. Um, and he has his own private bathroom and shower. You know, um, yeah. And my room is tiny, and you can barely even move in it. I would say like not exactly a shoebox because I was able to fit a king size bed in there, but or in here with some other stuff, but very, very, very strategically, like Tetris strategically. Um, I think my room is only like 10 by 8, 10 by 9. Like it's tiny. It is a very, it's small. It's small. The fact that I'm able to put everything in here that I is was difficult, very difficult. Okay. Hi. Steph, I'm not really like big on colors. I just like grays. I'm gonna add color as far as like crystal wise. Um, I put like a little like leaning shelf on my Amazon wish list. Just stuff like that. I have like throws and stuff like that I could use to make it look nice. And actually, I only have like a couple. Or no, I think I'm only down to one. I had to get rid of that other one. Oh man, I was so mad. One of my favorite throws that I have, it was on my couch. And I took out a couple Christmas blankets that I have because, it's Christmas time and I decorated my couch with Christmas stuff. So I took this throw that I normally have, and it's like a big fluffy, like plush one. It's on my couch, and I've had it for about like 6 months. And I put it in the washing machine. I've washed it a dozen times. Shouldn't be a problem. I put it in the washing machine, and I think it must have had like a loose thread. And literally the thread circled all around my washing machine, and the whole, like, I would say like a good third to a half of it just came unraveled. And I was like, no. And then what made it worse is that I literally had to take scissors, and actually I ended up having to take a razor blade, like the ones that you like scroll upwards and the razor like comes out. And I ended up having to lean over the freaking wash machine, reach in there the best that I freaking could, and start cutting, like sawing at this fabric because it's all like at the bottom of my wash machine, so it'll unfray off of there. It was a freaking mess. It was a fucking mess. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace does have crystals sometimes. Thank you, September. I appreciate it. Oh shit, I skipped one. Neutral colors are great because you can add, change colors, blankets. Yeah, that's true. It opens intuition and enhances psychic abilities of a person and works well with other crystals. Yeah, I remember it was something like that. Feel your pain deep, but why? Sending vibes and proud of you. Know why? What? You're live right now when anyone else wouldn't even consider going live. Give yourself credit where credit is deserved. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying so hard to power through and push through, and I feel broken. I feel shattered. I feel like I'm falling apart. And trust me, I am. But I'm trying to just hold it together because I have to do what I have to do. Even though I'm falling apart, I need the watch time. And to get watch time, I do a lot of lives. I haven't even been able to record a video recently because I'm just like, I'm going through it. And I'm trying to occupy my mind. I'm trying to stay busy. Trust me, because all I want to do is go to sleep. But I can't sleep because every time I sleep, I wake up constantly and I keep thinking about it. And then I wake up and I realize that it's not a horrible dream, that it's really happening. And then that's the same, it's like the pain hitting you all over again. I like gray and white too, Christy. It's like very clean, and then like just add like subtle colors and subtle things. Love your videos. Haven't been watching you live, but I do watch them when they're finished. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate it. I know, I was so sad when I lost my throw blanket in the washing machine. I only had it for like 5 or 6 months too, and it must have just caught in the washing machine. Oh, I gotta get off my butt. It must have just caught in the washing machine like just so, and then it was like the string literally. You know how I have one of the older wash machines? It's got like the agitator in the middle, and the string was just going every time it was like turning. It must have just went all around there. So it was like stuck in the blades and all that kind of stuff. So I had to like take it and like take a razor and like cut it out. It was funny because I I was in the washing machine and I'm on a step stool doing it because, I'm short. I'm like 5'4" on a good day with shoes on, depending on what gas station, because they always have the height thing at the gas station. Anyway, uh, so I'm trying to like unravel this and cut at it and not ruin my wash machine, and because they're mine, and then I have my head. I'm literally taking my fat freaking body and putting it in between the agitator and the washing machine, and I have a flashlight, a little flashlight in one hand because I'm blocking the light with my big robust body, and then I'm taking the freaking X-Acto knife and I'm cutting at the thing, and then my son comes around the corner and he goes, "Mommy, are you stuck in the washing machine?" And I said, "No, baby." I said, the blanket got cut, or the blanket got stuck. I'm trying to cut it off and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And I had to it was hurting my head. I had so much pressure in my head because I was hanging upside down for so freaking long. And then I think I got most of it cut. And then my son was like, "Well, you take a break, let me try." And I was like, "Okay." And I said, "I think I cut most of it. I just need to pull it away." So, and he's not little, but he's a lot smaller than me. So he gets up there and he's holding the flashlight and getting in there and yanking away a lot of that stuff. And he got most of the string off. And then I gave him a little pair of little scissors that I had, and he was cutting it and got the rest. And he goes, "It's okay, Mommy, I got it. It's okay." I was like, "Okay." He goes, and then he looked at me, he goes, "You don't really fit in the wash machine too well." I said, "Thank you." I was like, "No, I don't." I said, "But you do, bitch. Talk shit like that again." Um, oh, Jen's in here. Hey, Jen. Jen, I would call you. I just I've been literally suffering in silence. I'm just having a really freaking hard time and I'm trying to avoid it so I can just keep doing what I have to do. But I feel like I'm constantly being punched in the chest. I feel like I'm constantly having the wind knocked out of me. It feels fucking horrible. Have I ever used tarot cards or a pendulum? I've never used those. I don't really need tarot cards. See, it's weird. I mean, could I possibly learn to do it? Yes, but I don't really think that I need them. Pendulum, I've never used it. I'd be open to it. It does help my engagement when you guys comment and when you guys message and watch my stuff. Oh, I'm sure they do have a lot of crystals on Etsy and stuff. Oh. There's this store that's by my house that I. Oh, come on, webcam. Oh, I put my leg on the cord. That's why. That was my fault. There's this store that I like to go to, and they kind of have sales for things sometimes. That's why I love him, so helpful. Yeah, Jen, Mason. He's the freaking best, man. He's the best. I know the agitator screwed me up, man. I don't even. Let me look on Etsy because I'm just curious, what the prices are on Etsy. Okay, so let me just look up in order for it to be on camera too, the crystal has to be large enough to be you know what I mean? It can't be little pieces. That's the bad thing. Because that won't show up on camera well. Let me just type in large crystal and see what comes up. Mm, That one's $44. That's not that bad. It's like a big, kind of like triangular, soft triangular, like amethyst. Here, I'll show you guys. Yeah. Let's see if I can. Like a big triangular amethyst. I don't know, like the measurements or anything. And it says that one's $44. Oh, it says very large, but it's only 1.7 pounds. I would assume that. It's not too big and not too small. Ooh, I don't know what this is, but it's pretty. Angel Aura Crystal Clusters. These are pretty. Oh yeah, crap, Ola. Okay, so they're kind of like white, and they have like this like iridescentness to them. Okay, I hate to say this, but this reminded me of a Dick and Balls when I just saw it. Oh wait, can you see it? It looks like a Dick and Balls. I'm sorry. Can't take me nowhere. Holy shit! $365? No Dick and Balls are worth that. Oh, a really tall. Well, I don't know how tall it is. It's about the size of like a hand, so that's a good size. That's like $30 for like a big rose quartz. I'm trying to do it sideways so you guys can actually see it, so it doesn't glare. That's actually not bad. Mm. Ooh, this is really cheap. Ooh, that's not that. That's, you know what? I think they're a little cheaper than that. It's a big piece of black tourmaline. I think it's cheaper at the crystal store that I go to that's by my house. I would love to get a really big piece of black tourmaline. Actually, no, I think they're kind of expensive. I think they are. I can't remember. Will work for crystals. Okay. Yeah, they're not too bad on Etsy. Jen, I will call you back. I've been like, I'm not avoiding you, girl. I'm going through it. I'm just really going through it. Trust me, if you ask Nick and Dustin, I've barely even seen them. The last time I saw them was on Mason's birthday, and that was the 29th. So, and yeah, I'm just reclusive right now. I yanked my wax warmer and melted wax went all over my denim couch. Oh, no, that sucks. Yeah. Funny story, my 3-year-old once hit me in the face, point blank range, with a sippy cup once. You think sippy cups are harmless? Broke my nose. Oh my gosh. Um, I mean, my son's never done anything like that to me. Not to say your son did it purposely. They're little. They don't freaking know. But my son one time gave me almost like a black eye, like on the side here, because he was sleeping in bed with me. He was younger. He's probably like 3 or 4. And Mason, when he sleeps, like even if he falls asleep with me to this day, he turns like in his like freaking turning like he's break dancing or something, some shit in his sleep. And he kicked me one time, like I was dead asleep, and I just woke up. Boom! Yeah, it freaking hurt. He didn't even wake up. I fucking woke up. A good supplier of herbs, like herbs. I mean, I don't care either way. I don't smoke things, so I don't know, but that's just what comes to my mind. Yeah, don't use wax warmers near your couch. Actually, Kelly, Christy, I did stuff like that too. You know what I did one time? Wasn't thinking about it, and I had a shark robot who I named Johnny Five. If you guys are old enough to know who Johnny Five is from Short Circuit, and it was a the floor vacuum thingy, and I freaking love that thing. Johnny Five was my buddy, And I wasn't thinking about it, and I plugged in a wax warmer above it. And I don't know if I did it, if one of the kids did it, if one of the dogs did it at a time. Hit that wax warmer, and Johnny Five was charging right under it. Johnny Five got wax all in it, all over the top of it, and Johnny Five passed away that night. So, yeah, I lost Johnny Five. But I have since gained two new things via Dustin. So it's okay. Johnny Five will live on in my memory forever. But yeah, I lost him. Yes, please don't forget to hit the like button. You want to know what sucks? I found out today my view hours went down. I was so sad. My view hours went down by like freaking 70 hours. I was like, what is this freaking bullshit sorcery? Enter the Earth. That's cool. Yeah, some are very expensive. I mean, honestly, I feel like Amazon would probably have them really cheap too because technically, like Amazon, they're like bulk suppliers. So let's see how much they are on Amazon. Okay, so you know that large amethyst was 44 on Etsy. It's 34 on Amazon, so that's $10. Selenite wands are very cheap. You can get really big ones for like $8. Let's see. Ooh, this one looks really pretty. Okay, so this one's $40. Try to show it to you. Yeah, if I do it sideways, you can kind of like see it better. That one, I kind of like the oblong shape of it. Oh, shut up. What is that? I don't like it because it doesn't look natural. But I'll show you what it is. It's all crystal. It doesn't have like the natural kind of like stone kind of like backing on it. I like when they look like raw, I guess. Ooh, this one's really pretty. It's probably not that big. Well, oh, you can pick the size that you want it to be, I guess. Like the weight. Oh, I like the smaller one better just because it like looked prettier. But okay, you see how it has like the stone around it, like the raw chiseled stone around it? I think that looks really cool. I'm just curious how much this big 2 to 2.5 pound one is. $70. Actually, that's not that bad. That's about how much it would be at the crystal store that's around me. I have a crystal store that's around me, and I could literally be there in like 5 minutes at my house. And they're pretty. They have good deals a lot of times. Like they'll have things being like half off, or if they have a lot of things, it'll like be like buy two get one free, and they'll have like mix and match options. You've never been so mad at yourself. Uh, oh, angel crystals. Yeah, I've seen those before. It just hits me in waves, guys. Do they have crystals next to something to get an idea of how big they are? Sometimes, yeah, like they'll have them like by their hand or stuff like that. I wouldn't really want to buy a crystal online unless I did see some sort of like measurement next to them via like ruler, hand, foot, toe, dollar bill, something, you know what I mean? Just so I can get an idea of what size it is. Because, like they'll make the picture look this big and then you get it home and it's like that, like tiny, and you're like, looks can be deceiving. One of these things is not like the other. I love large amethyst crystals or clusters. I have a few, or I have one. I'd like to have like I'd like to have one like in my house just in general because it like looks so beautiful, and I'd love to have one in like my background. Vanessa, have you ever had your chakras aligned? No. I'd love to have an amethyst cathedral. Yeah, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. The ones I saw in Facebook had a woman's hand holding next to them. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Nick has tons of freaking crystals. Actually, Nick has this one crystal we were shopping together, and it was like half off. So I think he only paid like $70 or $80 for it, and it's huge. It's kind of like this big. I would say almost like I would say between 9 inches and 12 inches. Probably close to like 9 or 10 inches, like this. And it's a big amethyst thing that's kind of like flat, and it's sitting on a stand, which is cool because the stand came with it, and it's kind of like coffin shaped, and it's really, really, really cool. I like the Wicca stores. I think they're fun. I like them. Actually, it's really funny. My son likes to go to them with me. The one that's closest to my house specifically, that's the one that he likes to go to. He likes to pick out incense with me, and he likes to see like all the like the crystals and stuff like that. And I tell him like, listen, you can look at them, just don't. He's not one of those kids that's like grabby, 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 touchy, touchy. He doesn't do that. He's never been. I'm so lucky that he's never been like that because, man, kids are like a bull in a china shop sometimes. I have lots of or they have lots of cool stuff. Yeah, I love their stuff. The ones in Salem are great. Sorry, I'm just like thinking. Just thought of something I need to do. I would love to go to Salem. I would love to go there and um, like make content and stuff like that and see what I pick up. I would not be surprised at all. Like I was saying this the other day, not if, but when I make it big, living in the clouds. But if I ever had the chance to, uh, you know, make good enough money to where I could travel, I would love to travel and go to those like types of locations and make content there and say what like I pick up and what I can feel, because I pick up and feel things all the time, and I don't have to be like at those types of locations, but I know that if I did, it would be like even stronger. Yeah, Salem, Massachusetts would be cool. I always wanted to go there. I mean, and of course you'd have to go there around Halloween time. I mean, come on. Come on. Let's put that into fruition for me. That will happen for me during this year. Um, the water's right there, so lots of nice little shops. Most of the time they have an old ship in the water. I can't remember the name of it. Oh, that's really cool. I love that kind of stuff. I really do. That's why St. Augustine is one of my favorite places. I love it there. And they have one of my favorite pizzas there. It's called Pizza Time. If you're ever in St. Augustine, you need to go to Pizza Time. They only take cash. The last time I was there, you need to go to Pizza Time. And when you go to Pizza Time, you get a piece of Grandma's pizza. It is so freaking good. And their garlic knots, oh, so good. Yes, please thumb up my video. I appreciate it a lot. I'm really trying to get my watch time in and everything like that. Mom and I looked in the Salem a few years ago around Halloween. Damn near everything was booked months in advance. Yeah. And prices were very higher. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It was crazy out there at Halloween. This past Halloween was a bust. They had to shut it down and make it. Yeah, the Rona. Is Grandma's Pizza square? Yes, it is. Oh, you know what? And they were voted second best pizza in the country one time for the Grandma's Pizza. I'll rep hard for pizza time and Grandma's Pizza. Ah, I don't want to do that. Just want to show you guys pizza time. I remember. Oh, and the owner's always freaking there. He's so nice. All their pizza's good at pizza time, though. You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong. I've had many, many, many different kinds. He actually even has a piece of pizza called the Vanessa. I mean, it's not for me. It's for his daughter. But I told him one time, I said, oh, you named your pizza after me. And he goes, oh, which one? And I said, Vanessa. And he goes, is your name Vanessa? And I said, yeah, my name's Vanessa. He goes, no way. And I said, yeah. And he goes, okay, well, you get a Vanessa's pizza on me, or you get a piece of Vanessa's pizza on me. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And it was good. But he told me he named it after his daughter. I just thought it was so great. Okay, so this is what the Grandma's Pizza looks like. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's like a square deep dish pizza. And it has a shit ton of cheese, fresh basil. It has a tomato sauce drizzle on top, additional from what's below. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh my God, eating my feelings right now sounds so good. Okay, and then these are the garlic knots. I don't know if you can see them, but those are the freaking garlic knots. Those are fucking delicious. Okay, fucking delicious. The Hawaiian's really good. Everything's really good. It's New York style pizza. It's freaking delicious. And honestly, I remember when pizza time was like, oh, this is what it looks like, kind of like at the shop. Like there's like rows of shops, and it's the one with the red awning. I remember when pizza time was a very, very, very thin, not thin, but very uh not wide. It was like thin. Yeah, it was thin. It was very, very, very tiny, like hole in the wall shop, and it was like long, and it had very, very, very minimum seating. Because I've been going to St. Augustine for years. I love St. Augustine. And then one year, my ex-husband and I were there, and the whole side next to him, they were doing construction on it, and I saw the owner there, and I'd seen him a dozen times. He's always freaking there. Super nice guy, always freaking there. And I said, oh no, is the construction next door hurting you guys? You know, because they're always busy. And he goes, oh no. He's like, and he goes, well, when was the last time you were here? Because he doesn't recognize me at all, you know. And I said, well, I was here maybe about like maybe a year ago. And because I told him, I said, we live in Orlando, we come up all the time. I said, well, I love your restaurant. And he's like, no, he's like, I bought next door, and he turned it in, like, he bought it for more seating, which is really needed. And he has like a gelato place there, or gelati or whatever. So it's pizza time, and then gelato time is right next to it. And he goes, you want to see it? And I was like, yeah, I do. Yeah, of course. So I'm like looking, and he's showing me like, yeah, all the seating's gonna be here, and then they're gonna have like all the gelati and ice cream or whatever, and cannolis and all sorts of stuff. I was like, I'm so happy for you. I said, and I told him, I said, I live in Orlando. I said, but I come to St. Augustine all the time, and I will not come to St. Augustine and not have your pizza. And he's like, I love that. I said, oh, I love your pizza, sir. He was great. Okay, let me go back up. Okay. Okay, I remember saying the Grandma's Pizza Square. I love Christina Randall. She does true crime. She always says it's a free way to help your girl out. Yeah, it is. It's a free way to help your girl out. Just give me those thumbs up. I also love the saying it costs nothing to be kind. You had pizza for dinner? I'm tempted to eat my feelings. Oh, you finally caught me live. Hello from Scotland. Hello. I do like a good garlic knot too. Thanks, now I'm hungry and you're new me. That lasted a hot second. Oh, I know. Trust me, I'm struggling with it. Gelato's good. I'm sorry I didn't get a reading yet about my brother. I've had stuff to pay for. I'll PM you on Insta, though, in a couple weeks and book. Listen, no, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not upset. Listen, I want to make it very clear to you guys about something. And please, if you ever hear me about anything, hear this, okay? Fuck all y'all. No, I was kidding. No, I have people all the time ask me about readings and stuff. I try to be very fairly priced. Um, I understand that. Listen, everyone's going through a hard time right now. A lot of people are. If you cannot afford to get a reading from me right now, please do not apologize. Don't, just don't. Uh, there's don't even think 1 second about it. If it is your choice. Whenever you want to, or whenever you are able to, absolutely go ahead and get one. But please don't apologize. Don't apologize at all. At all. I promise. I'm not like that. I'm not going to only like you if you buy a reading. I'm not going to only like you if you get something from my Amazon wish list if I put it out. I'm not going to, you won't get it's just, I promise you, listen, I'm a single mom. I understand. I come from very, very humble beginnings. Trust and believe. My mother was a single mother, and she worked 2, 3 jobs at a time to support me and my brother. I promise you, with every fiber of me, I'm not upset with anybody at all that can't afford to get one right now or has to save up. I promise you, I'm not like that at all. So please, please, please do not feel any sort of guilt or anything. The only thing that I ask you to do, that I really, really, really do appreciate, is, please help me by, and it's free, please help me by liking my stuff. Please help me. Oh, by the way, I lost another freaking fingernail today. Please help me by liking my stuff. Please help me by sharing it on your social medias or your Facebooks. Please help me by, watching my stuff. If you haven't watched it, even if you have it playing in the background and you want to fucking ignore me and do your dishes, or have me on mute, you know what I mean? I don't need you to buy me something. You don't have to buy me. You know what I mean? You don't have to buy my affection. You don't have to buy my attention. I'm going to treat you the same whether you're the trash man or a businessman. I will treat you exactly the same. I promise you I will treat you exactly the same. Oh, it's 1 a.m. where you are. Okay. I have not been sleeping for months properly now. Scotland is in a lockdown again. It's awful. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Listen, Florida's a whole nother animal. They don't care. I heard the UK was back in lockdown. I think it is. I don't know if you guys know her, but Paige, our friend Paige, Christy, I think she was saying, on her Twitter or something about, lockdowns or something not too long ago. Vanessa is true blue. Thank you. Jen, what exactly does true blue mean? I know it means, what is the definition? Google the definition for me. But thank you, I appreciate it. I think true blue is kind of to me, it's I'm ride or die for you. I don't know exactly what it means. I need a definition. Yeah, Scotland is more harsh than England just now. It's insane. Thanks, Vanessa. You really are very good and sweet. I love how real you are. Thank you. I think it's Juki Bug. Thank you, Juki. I appreciate it. Honestly, I'm a super, super, super humble person. Humble as you can get. If you want the girl that you can sit in your living room with and eat pizza and watch movies and you can fart, I'm your girl. I'm your girl. I'm her. I'm that person. I'm not, you know, I'm not better than anybody. I'm not fancy. I mean, do I like some nice things sometimes? Sure, but I'm not fancy. I'm not Grey Poupon. Just give me some fucking yellow mustard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not Grey Poupon. Just, give me a fucking hot dog. I fucking love hot dogs. Just give me a fucking hot dog, Okay. I was watching your old videos, and I love the ones where you spoke about seeing an angel of death in your old house. Could you tell us more stories like that? I can. I really want to make a video about it. And it's not that I don't want to tell you guys right now. I just don't want to spoil the video. It's on my. I have a list on a notepad on my phone of the videos I want to make, and that is one of them that I really, really think would be a very good video. So I don't want to give it away and not be able to make a video about it. So I will, Chelsea, just not right this second, but I will tell you the Angel of Death is beautiful. It is stunning. It is one of the best, one of the coolest things I've ever freaking seen, and I'll probably never get to see it again. True blue is an Aussie saying. It basically means you're genuine, the real deal. Okay, thank you. I think it's harder. Crap. I think it's harder for most people in the U.S. to be served in lockdown because it's so big. Yeah. Jen says True Blue is someone you can always count on. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. I love Jen. She's the best. Yes, I have some colleagues in the UK a couple weeks ago. They're shopping and bank another lockdown. It sucks. I have a coworker who calls me her boy Blue all the time because I always help her out. Aw. Hi from Washington, Vanessa. Just got here. It's super late. I have always... Okay, Washington State or Washington, D.C.? Because I've always wanted to go to Washington State. I actually almost wanted to... I wanted to move to Washington State for a very long time because I love rainy, cloudy, hazy, gray weather. And I love the forest and all that kind of stuff. And that just seems like that's the place that I need to be. In the middle of the forest. Minding my own damn business. We need to have letters to say we can go to work. Oh, gracious. So I could stop by the police. I need to produce my letter. Oh my goodness. Crap. Yes, I did say I wanted to do a dedicated video. A video. I want to do a dedicated video about the Angel of Death. I really do. You think it's going to be very interesting? It is. It's really cool. It's not an emotional video, but it's a little heavy sometimes. Hold on, I gotta situate again. I think when I sit, sometimes I start to sit on my freaking. Oh, my shit's gonna fall. Oh, maybe not that bad. I start to slide, and it starts to put pressure on my tailbone. Okay, Washington State. Yes, I love Washington State. I want to go there so bad. Okay, I watched the poop videos with you and Nick, and you had me cracking up and remembering my own stories. Hee hee. If you guys have not watched the two videos, the part 1 and part 2 that I did about Nick and the poop stories, you are greatly missing out. I implore you all, especially the second part when I tell mine, it is so horribly embarrassing. I swear that video should go viral. It at least should go viral on YouTube or Facebook or something. It is fucking hilarious. If you want to give your friends and your family a good laugh, please share that shit video everywhere. Because when I tell you that I took a big nasty shit a couple times in 2 very public places, it was fucking horrendous. And I have no shame about it anymore. It was fucking hilarious. And honestly, it's fun. Honestly, I haven't watched the video in a while, but if I went back to it, I would fucking laugh. It is funny. It will have you rolling. I was rewatching. Oh wait, I think I skipped some. The video sounds very interesting. Thank you. I was rewatching your video stream with Aunt, and I was so amazed by your stories about how you can see death on people. It was so interesting. I never knew that was a thing. Yeah, trust me, when I saw it the first time, I didn't know what I was seeing, but I felt it. And like that feeling of death was rough. It was rough. And I was correct, and it sucked. Come to Oregon. Oregon does look beautiful, Kathy. If I come to Oregon, I'm going to come stay with you, okay? And then you could, like, make me food. Preferably, I like biscuits and gravy in the morning. I also like waffles. I love pancakes. I love French toast. And then we'll go out to lunch. We'll go shopping. We'll go hiking. If you can't go hike, I'll carry you on my back. Probably only for, like, 5 feet. Because, like, I have a bad back. And then we can, like, go to dinner. And then we can eat pizza and be in our jammies. And, like, you can go live with me and we'll hang out. Okay? Okay, sounds good, right? Okay, I'm good with that. Kathy, we have plans. I don't know when the plans will happen, Kathy. But, you know, we have plans. Listen, I'll sleep on the couch, Kathy. I'm cool with it. I'll sleep on the couch. As long as I have, like, a comfy pillow, we're good. And a blanket. You should get a lap desk. I actually have one, like, right there, but it's, like, falling apart. I just need to throw it away. What I really need is to have a new place with a new space and all that kind of stuff. I should use my lap desk when I go live. It's just easier for me to, I can move myself around more and finagle myself around more if I don't have that big clunky desk. I'll try. Do you do personal readings? My dad passed in July. Crap, I lost you. My dad passed in July. My mom passed a few years ago, and my sister too. Would love to connect. Yes, Rachel, I do private readings. Message me on Instagram or Twitter. It's me, Vanessa Duh, at gmail.com. Where's my mods? Jen, I'm going to make you a mod too, okay? Let me try one more time, Rachel. I'm so sorry. Send me a DM on either Instagram or Twitter. It's me, Vanessa Duh. Just like how it's spelled here. If you are on, if you don't have those, you can also send me an email. It's me, Vanessa Duh, at gmail.com. I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you send me one now, I will get back to you after I'm done with the live. But I do readings, yes. It's 1:30 now. So much love, ladies. Try to get some sleep. Thank you. Also love Nick and Dustin, too. Fuck Nick and Dustin. Rich is hilarious. Thank you, Juki. I appreciate it. You didn't know whether to laugh or gag, yeah. Oh, Godwin was dying when he saw it. Yeah, it was funny. I'm cracking up just thinking about it. Thank you. Yeah, Jen loves the shit story. And trust me, it's a very true factual event that did take place. Also, before I go, my name is Bex. Okay. My name on here is named after my car. One's a Nissan Juke. Other one's a Beetle, hence Jukey Bug. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, Jen, I wasn't asking. I was just demanding that you become a mod. You are bestowed of being a mod. Who's doing what? Make a shit ton of real supporter mods. We handle shit real quick. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Jen, for putting that out there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have too many mods. I'm not opposed to having more. It's just the people that I know are modding right now. Either I know them personally or one of my personal friends knows them for years. So no offense to anybody. I mean, there's people that I've thought about having that I see your names frequently in here being mods. As I get to know you, I wouldn't mind having more. I really appreciate that kind of stuff. When I get bigger, if I have like hundreds of people in here at a time, I'm definitely going to need more mods. Oh, I know you were kidding, Steph. I'm just saying, like, you know, there's a few of you, trust me, I have in the back of my mind of, you know, if I need more mods, I will ask you. I will approach you. I just think right now I don't really need too many. But, you know, trust me, I have a few of you in mind because you're always here and stuff like that. Rachel, let me know if you heard me about the answering your question about my readings. If you're still in here, I hope I answered that in time. Jen did post my socials down there. You can contact me on Twitter or Instagram. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, Christy, if that did start happening as I got more popular or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised. And I'll definitely need more mods at that point. Um, if people are willing or wanting to do it. I just don't want to. I don't want people to feel obligated, like you have to come when I'm live or whatever. Like I'm not like that at all. I just want to have enough to when I am live. People are I have enough mods there, I guess. Yes, please don't forget to thumb up my video. I need all the help I can get. I need a lot of it. On YouTube and in my personal life. I have tons of it. Have you thought about doing Twitch? I feel like you've answered that before, but I can't remember. Okay, so the thing with Twitch is I don't know much about Twitch. I really don't, and that's what I said last time. And I don't mind answering your question again. You can ask me the same thing every time, and I'll still answer it every time. I don't know enough about Twitch to say whether I would do it or not do it. With that being said, I'm not opposed to doing Twitch, but it is with my understanding that once you do Twitch, you cannot go live on YouTube. I don't know what revenue is like on Twitch versus like on YouTube. I think that for me right now, it would best serve me to concentrate on one thing, and then also not having to learn something new. And then I don't want to have to be building audiences in multiple places at a time. I think it's if you make Twitch partner, which I don't think it's too hard to do. I think you can't go live on YouTube. And I think I'd be spreading myself too thin. Like I would have to go live for hours on Twitch, like at least 4 days a week. I do hours worth of readings every day, and then I try to go live like every day or make videos I just don't have the time. And then I have to be a mom all day. Like I just don't have the capacity to do it. Once that happens, you can just throw a DM to them and give them a heads up to be there if they can. Oh, okay. Okay, Christy, I see what you're saying. If you have Twitch, you can have subs and get a bit of money for your lives. Oh, okay. Honestly, it's something that I need to ask Aunt or someone that's very familiar with Twitch. I mean, Aunt would be the best one because he's my demographic. He's in my demographic and all that kind of stuff. You wonder if it's in their terms of service. I don't know. But you see, here's the thing, though, Jess, to go back on your comment. Once I'm monetized, when I go live, I get paid for that because either via super chats, which I'm not expecting anyone to do, but I will get paid for that because technically all the comments and all the people in there and all kind of stuff, that's views. You get paid for views. So once I'm monetized, I will technically be getting paid for being live as well. I just don't know the balance of that. Is it a contact thing that you can't do both Twitch and I have no idea. That's my understanding. Yeah, Chelsea, that's what I think it is. Once you become a Twitch partner, you cannot stream on both. This thing is on Twitch, you can raid streams, which is when streamers send their audiences to other streamers, versus on YouTube, you're relaying an algorithm when you're small. Okay. Thanks for clarifying raids. I never knew what that meant. I gotta read that again. On Twitch, you can raid streamers, which is when streamers send their audience to another streamer. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I need some people to start sending people to raid me. Like, come raid my videos. Come raid my live streams. Come raid with thumbs up and comments. Come raid everything. Raid me. That sounds so fucked up. Sorry. Raid me. Your laptop's like loud right now. Oh, I had the vent covered. Sorry, laptop, I apologize. It's not my intention. I agree with you. It's best to build an audience on one platform, and then eventually the audience will follow you to other platforms. Yeah, I think so too. I just think that, like, I already have a lot going on right now anyway, like work-wise and in my personal life and everything. And it would just be easier for me to concentrate on what I need to do. And then I just think that, like, sticking to one and being really, really, really good and popular and watched on one is better than mildly popular and mildly watched on two. Because in YouTube, once you grow and you start hitting that algorithm consistently, then, you know, you're on the beginning page and the For You page and all that kind of crap or whatever. Or no, the For You page is that's TikTok. Oh my goodness. See, I don't need any other thing right now. I really don't. I'm already fucked up. I'm fucked up. Sorry, I keep thinking about certain somebody. Yeah, YouTube probably is more acceptable than Twitch is. I mean, because, like, the things, you know, my niche, I guess, for lack of a better term, uh, is not something that, like, everyone likes or everyone's gonna agree with or want to do or just whatever. And, yeah. So, and I'm okay with that. I understand that. You know, I understand that, like, what I'm able to do is not everyone's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. Um, so, yeah. I need to start filming again. I just haven't had the, not that I haven't had the desire, I haven't had the will to bring myself to do it, I guess. You know what I mean? Hey, Cindy. Hello, Nancy. Oh, I have 26 people in here right now, and that's my favorite number. Because I was born on the 26th. Would you ever do competitions for a reading? Sorry, I can't sleep. What do you mean competitions for a reading? I need you to explain. It's going, like, way over my head. You know, a lot of closed-minded people when it comes to anything psychic. Yeah, I mean, I'm not unaware of that. I agree. I mean, honestly, it's very hard concept for some people to grasp, you know. Maybe random draws for a reading, say once a month. I thought about doing that, but it would just be, I don't know, there would have to be some sort of, like, it would be hard to do the random draws and stuff because there's always people that are like, oh, that was unfair, it was this, it was that. So I'm really afraid to open up that kind of can of worms, you know what I mean? Oh, if they like and share. I mean, I would just hope that, like, you guys like and share my stuff just in general because you want to support me and you want to see me succeed. I'm just not, I don't have enough time right now to add people on there for, like, I'm so booked right now. I don't really, I just can't add a lot of people on there. But then, like, again, it's not that I'm unwilling to do it. It's just the bad thing is that, like, if I do something like that, you always have people bitching, you know, about, like, oh, well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, or oh, you gave this person a reading, or why don't I ever get it? Like, I always like and share. Why can I not? And, you know, it's just like the gimme, 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 gimme. I already have, like, honestly, I was feeling bad earlier today because I already had somebody that was, like, telling me that, like, their mom just died and they were begging me to do a reading, and I felt bad. I felt really freaking bad And it's not that I didn't want to do a reading for them or whatever. And I mean, I lost my mom, so I understand how painful that is. Like, I watched her die. I held her hand while she died, and it was not easy. Okay. So with that being said, I understand how it is, and I understand how it feels, and they were probably just asking. They probably are desperate. I get it. But they were like, can you just find it in your heart to just give me a reading and blah, 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 and I'm so sorry I can't pay for it, blah, blah, blah. And I feel bad, and I want to give this person the benefit of the doubt that more than likely they're not lying. But there always are a lot of people that take advantage, and they try to lie and all kind of stuff. And it pulled at my heartstrings really bad. It just made me feel like shit. And then on the other hand, it's like I wanted to help them, but then that's not fair to everyone else that pays me for it. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't want to be unfair, but I don't want to be an asshole at the same time. So it's it's a double-edged sword right now for me. It's like I feel like I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. You know what I mean? And I also don't want to be taken advantage of. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just wish that more people would understand, like, and what I'm doing, the fact that I'm charging for it, because I've had people message me, like, asking me for free stuff, and can you just tell me this? Or I just have a simple little question, and it's like, if you want a reading, then please book one. I'll answer whatever I can for you in that time frame. But I need you to understand that, like, for the amount of stuff that if I gave away, I'd be giving away hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month in it. That hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars as a single mom, that's my fucking rent. You know what I mean? Like, that's my fucking rent. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because once I start doing it, then it's going to be more and more and more and more and more. And it's going to be expected and it's going to be demanded. And I can't do it. And it's not that I don't want to. It's not that, trust me, I'm the kindest person. I literally just started charging people for these readings. I've been giving them away for free for years. But I I will lose so much if I do that, and I can't afford to do that. It may bring viewers to come and watch the read. I also haven't really been doing readings in public. I normally do them privately. It's still a service. People should pay. I get it. I just thought I'd ask. No, that's fine, Juki. That's fine. I mean, I'm not against doing it. I just, for right now, I can't. Until I find a very good, like, foolproof, like, method to do it, then yeah. People tend to be very entitled, and let me go back. Juki, please don't take that personally. I'm not rambling against you or anything like that. And I'm not saying I'm against it. For right now, I can't. I need to find a better method to do it. Excuse me, because I feel like no matter what I do, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. You know what I mean? So please don't take that in a personal or bad or attacking way, Juki. People tend to be very entitled in this sort of industry. I do tarot, and people seem to think they're entitled to it for free. You would never expect stuff for free from other industries. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. It's like, yeah. Do you think you will have a website and explain you have X amount of readings a month and give an update? Yes and no. Okay, so Jen Gerard, the person that was in here earlier, she showed me a website where it's kind of like an online calendar, and I subscribed to it and I signed up for it, and I'm going to play with it a little bit later. But pretty much what it is so I don't have to go back and forth to make all the appointments, because literally I go back and forth with everyone. Okay, well, how's this day? Okay, did you pay? Okay, what about this day? What about this time? How do you want to do it? Blah, blah, blah. And I spend so much time going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth with so many people. And again, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it's so much back and forth. It consumes a lot of time and a lot of energy. So I can do this calendar thing, and after you pay, you can get a link to my calendar, or I can integrate it where you pay, and then you get the link to my calendar, and then you make your own appointment based on the availability that I have and I set in place. It's really tricky to balance being generous and taking care of yourself. I've definitely been struggling with that. Yes, Jess, I agree. 100%. Trust me, if I could afford to give away everything, I would. I really would. I'm very nice like that. But broke single mom, so I can't do that. Oh, excuse me, wow. Mama needs to pay the bills. Exactly, Christy. Mama needs to pay the bills. Yeah, you just need to hold tight to your boundaries. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. I used to do that. Friends would ask me to do their hair at home. I did a few, but then it got old. Yeah, I understand. Am I feeling a little better after talking? Yes and no. I'll just be completely honest, yes or no. You're providing a service and you need income. Don't feel bad. I don't really feel bad. It's just I feel bad because it does tug at my heartstrings because I am a person that has empathy for people. I understand, I've been through a lot in my life, and I understand being in those types of positions and being desperate for wanting help. And that made me feel bad. And I just had to say, and I know she read the message, she didn't respond, but I was like, listen, I said, I understand everything that you're going through, and I understand how hard it is. I really, truly do, more than you even know. But I can't in good conscience do this because one, I need to look out for myself. And two, if I do it for you, it's not fair for all the other people that pay, you know? And if I do it for you, then I have to do it for this person. I'm gonna feel bad every freaking time. And no matter what I do, I'm gonna feel freaking bad. Um Hold on, I missed what you were just saying. Did you watch the TV show called The Dead Files? Yes, I've seen it. What's her name? Amy Allen. I'll have to try to watch it. I don't have cable. I'll have to try to watch it on my Fire Stick. Kind of like the doctor therapy appointment's a good idea. Yes. I mean, I feel bad. I feel kind of bad for setting those boundaries then sometimes too. So it just kind of is what it is. Yes, the calendar is a very good idea. And I started to look at it and then I got busy. I started to look at it really early this morning again after I was looking at it last night. I fell asleep last night. I woke up this morning super early, couldn't go back to bed. Started looking at it again, signed up, and started to play around with it, but I want to play around with it on my computer. I was only playing around with it on my phone. I get it. I literally fix cars for a living, dents and crashes, and all sorts of things. And it's no hours of work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where did I? Okay, there she is. There's also tolerance. Yeah, I get it. They get so pissy when I would tell them to come to the salon. Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be a great tool for you. Thank you. I do too, Jen. I really appreciate you telling me about it. I really think it's going to be really good. I just have to figure out how to do it right. I want to get it up and running and ready for when I'm on stream again with Aunt on Friday, because I think it would be so much easier just to, um, you know, whatchamacallit, just to, shit. It would just be easier to send out the link so I don't have to worry about scheduling 100 freaking people again. Well, not 100 people, but you know what I mean. Like, I would rather them message me that way, just in case, like them message me and I can just send the link to everybody. Because I like them messaging me about the private readings. So I have an idea of how many people are messaging me each time, and then I could just send them a link every freaking time. It would be fan freaking tastic. Yes, I agree with you, Vanessa. Thank you, Cindy. Use so much filler. People are in my inbox every day asking for free makeup, so I get it. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, Jen, Jen is like the most nicest, generous person too. So I mean, trust me, if she could afford to give everything away, she would. She's the nicest freaking person. Do you find that it's a little bit easier to create that boundary with clients because you've got a child to take care of? Yes and no. I mean, I don't want to say it's my excuse because it's not an excuse, but like when you are just worried about you, it's like, oh, I'll get by, whatever. I'll live in an apartment and in a shitty area, no one cares or whatever. I can rent a room, I can live in a shoebox, whatever. Like it's just you. When you have a fucking kid, it's never you anymore. It's not. It's your child all the time, every fucking time. So it's like, I think to myself, oh, okay, well, I could survive on ramen noodles. Well, that's not going to happen with him. And you don't want that for your kid. You want to give your kid the best fucking life you could. And I want to, oh, God, it upsets me. I want to give my son everything that I was never able to have as a kid. And I do that a lot. The way I parent, the way I mother, the relationship I have with my son is beautiful. It's amazing. Like, he's my best fucking friend. He never gets in trouble for nothing. But if I have to get on to him something, I tell him, hey, he knows it. I don't have to raise my voice to him. I don't have to yell at him. I have the best. It upsets me. I have the best fucking kid. I have the best fucking kid. I'm sorry. I don't want to cry. I have the best freaking kid imaginable. Oh, God, you guys are making me freaking cry. Hate you. I have the best freaking kid imaginable. And I wish everyone had a kid like him. The world would be a beautiful fucking place. Oh, you guys are making me cry. But you have this sense of responsibility and worry and doubt and fear and everything of, it's not just you anymore. You have to do this for your kid, do that for your kid, do this, and this. And the reason why I say it is because I want people to understand, like, listen, if it was just me, I would say, hey, fuck me, I don't care, I'll do this, I'll do that, whatever, that's fine, I'll help you. But the fact that I have a kid, like, listen, it's not because I don't want to, it's because of him. Like, I have to stick to my guns because of him. And I'm not trying to use him as an excuse or anything like that. It's just, that's just the God's honest truth. Like, it's not just me, it's not me that I have to worry about. Ugh. Okay. Okay, I don't want to cry. Okay, I don't want to cry. If you own a business, no matter how generous you are and having to learn the art of saying no. I agree, Jen. I agree. It's not always easy for me to say no because, like, I'm a very nice person. Like, I want to help. I want to do everything I can, but I can't. Okay, let's put it this way. I can't help everybody at the detriment of myself. You know what I mean? And it's not even the detriment of myself. That's the best way I could think about it. It's not the detriment of myself. I can't help everybody at the detriment of my kid. Because it's not just me. I don't care about me. I could give a fuck less about me. It's at the detriment of my child. And nothing, I will let nothing detriment my precious fucking angel. My little fucking prince. I've never commented, but I wanted to say I really like your channel. I'm a single mom too, and you've kept me company the last few nights when my daughter has been at her dad's. Thank you. Oh, girl. Thank you, girl 414. Listen, if you don't feel comfortable commenting all the time or whatever, that's fine. I understand. Dookie's coming in to say hello. But thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have really kept me company too, because my son's over at his dad's, so I'm just like, I want my buddy back. Oh, speaking of the devil, I don't think he texted me back. No, he didn't. I don't think he has his tablet on him. It's the same with so many things. You have a gift that you're able to support yourself on. You need to take care of you first, and you're helping people. And thank you, Amber. Amber, I really appreciate it. I am really helping people, and because after I do these readings, I can feel things on people so well, and I can feel weight off of them, because I can feel what you feel, and I can feel weight off of them. I can feel ease. I can feel like they feel like someone gets them. You know what I mean? Like, and I have so many people like in tears are saying thank you so much. I never thought, I would hear from them ever again. Like, listen, I'm trying. I'm really, really, really trying. I just hope that everyone understands that, like, listen, I'm a person too. I'm a very genuine person. I'm normally not a big crybaby or anything like that. I'm just really going through shit right now. I'm having a hard time, but I'm still trying so hard to push forth, even though I'm struggling. You know what I mean? And I hope that that portrays out as like how bad I am trying and how bad I do want this, because I'm pushing through so much. Despite what I'm going through, I'm pushing through so much, and it's not easy for me right now, but I'm really, really, really trying. And I'm not saying that to toot my own horn or anything. I'm just like, sorry. It just hasn't been so easy for me. Um, no is a hard thing to learn when the world tells you to always say yes. I agree. I have no issue saying no. They think pouting and not talking to me is going to change my mind. Shit. I lost what I was saying. Yes, please jump in the comments anytime. Maybe say something like, thanks so much for considering getting a reading from me. Please go to my webpage to book an appointment. Yeah, I mean, I have a pre-typed out thing that I send to everybody that wants a reading to me, and I explain, um, the cost versus how much time you get for the cost, how I do it, how to pay, where to pay, like, all that kind of stuff like that. I really hate when people feel entitled enough to ask for something for free. Like, really? I mean, yeah, yeah. Yes, you could just post your link to Antstream and get it out there. Like, you can always make adjustments. Yeah, I agree, Jen. I just want to, I'll do some troubleshooting with either like you or like Nick or Dustin or whatever, to try to figure out, like, I want to make sure that it runs, not that it runs smoothly, but that it does things in the order that I want it to do, and like it has everything there. I just want to play with it on the computer. I did play with it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was sitting there on the toilet using the bathroom, so I did play with it a little bit. My phone, not myself, and I played with the calendar thing, and I was adjusting like the time frame, the appointments, the all that kind of stuff, seeing how the scheduling would work, putting the little add-ins on there. I want to make sure that I signed up for the correct account, because I think since it was free to start with, I went. I think I had the tab for the lesser account clicked, and I need to get the bigger one with the better options to have like the PayPal and stuff in there. Okay, it's okay. Boundaries help everyone in the end, both sides. Thank you. I appreciate it. Figure out if you can test some scheduling. I'll send you some test payments to help you with scheduling the payment stuff. I appreciate it, Steph. I appreciate the offer. I do have Jen and like Nick and Dustin that they can pay me, and I can pay them right back and stuff to test it out. I appreciate it though, Steph. I really, really, really do. I agree, Jen. I agree with you. I'm trust me. I'm very uh, thankful that you found that website. I don't know how you found it or how you use it or whatever, but I'm very thankful for the advice on that, and trust and believe it will be used. Because if I don't have to worry about that stuff, that's less I have to consume and worry about doing, and I could just work. Please don't ever feel guilty for expecting fair payment, especially right now. You need payment, period. Period, Peyton. Period. Or as Aunt would say, period. I lost it again. Oh, I feel that. Thank you, Luna. Sorry, Vanessa, I didn't mean to make you. No, you didn't make me upset. No, you didn't make me upset. It's just, trust me, that's my heartstring. That's my biggest heartstring is my kid. You could never like really get to me or anything like that, but like things that involve my child, like you could sit here and say, oh, your child's horrible, he's ugly, go kick rocks. I'd be like, okay, whatever. But if someone hurts my kid or if it affects my kid, like that's where it kills me. That's where you don't want to poke that bear. You don't want to poke that bear at all. You'll see nice Vanessa, but then you poke that bear, you're gonna get a totally different type of Vanessa that you never fucking expected. Jess, you didn't upset me at all, though. Please don't think that. Murphin, thank you. Hugs back. Does psychic abilities run in your family? I heard it's genetic. Apparently, my aunt told me that my grandmother was psychic. My son is definitely a medium, 100%. I don't know if he's psychic at all, but so far, medium, yes. He really is the best kid ever, and it's not just because I am his gran. Thank you, Jen. Jen loves Mason. The funny thing is that my friends that Mason's around all the time. Oh, I started sinking down again, sitting on my fucking tailbone. Okay. Mason is such a good kid where like when we have like our adult trips and stuff, like he's okay to tag along. You know what I mean? Like, because he's just like so easy to chill with and go with the flow, and he's funny. And he's just kind of like in tow. He's just along for the fucking ride and just appreciates it. Like we all went to North Carolina and South Carolina and Tennessee together and stayed in the mountains and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure you guys seen that on Nick and Dustin's channel. We were all together, and Jen and me and Nick and Dustin and myself and Mason. And we had a great freaking time. And the funny thing is that Mason had never been on an airplane before. So the fact that he took an airplane, and then literally me and Jen and Mason were in a car for 4 hours trekking from North Carolina to the fucking Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, which I want to go back to so bad. It was so beautiful there. I don't want to drive up those mountains. I'll do it. I didn't like it because it was in the dark. I didn't like it. It wasn't bad afterwards. I was a lot better. And Jen will tell you, because she was in the front seat of my car, I was like, shut up, Jen, I gotta drive. Like, shut up. I hate it. But I would be okay this time, because now I'm more aware of what it's like in the daytime. It would look horrible at night. But the what I was saying is my son was in the car for 4 hours, and half the time you didn't even know he was fucking there. He just sits there, he hangs out on his tablet, he'll say some things sometimes, but he's so freaking good. Like, he's so fucking good. I remember, Jen, we stopped to use a restroom at like a rest stop or whatever, and Mason made it a point to get out of the car to open up the door for Jen when she got back in. Like, he's just like, he's the best fucking kid. Like, I don't deserve him. I don't. I said one time, I always say that I don't deserve him. Or I said, like, I don't know what I did to deserve him. And Dustin said, you put up with your ex-husband for almost 10 years. And I was like, you're right. I do deserve him. You don't have to explain yourself, though. You're so sweet to want to help everyone, but it's okay to hold those boundaries, Thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. It's just, I just hope that, like, you guys, not just you guys, I know you guys are always here, like, in my lives and stuff. I just hope that my genuineness and my sincereness comes out in my lives. Like, I don't try to portray to be someone that I'm not. I am unapologetically me all day, every day, no matter what time or what day it is or what mood I'm in or whatever. I'm just always fucking me. I'm always me, no matter what. And that'll never change. That'll never change. I'll just always be me. And, sorry, I just heard something. Thought of something. I just really hope that, like, people, I want to be relatable, because listen, I'm just your girl next door type chick. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just really cool. So I just hope that that's understandable. I could have 2.5 million subs, and the same way I'm talking to you now and trying desperately to read everybody's comment would be the same. Now, granted, if it was going like crazy, I would never be able to keep up with all of them. But I will be the same person. I promise you, Scout's Honor. I would be the same person as I am now. Or was it like this to do Scout's Honor? Is it this? Oh, this is May the Odds Forever Be in Your Favor. That's Katniss Everdeen. I think it's this way, Scout's Honor. Anyway, so the same person I am now will be the same person that I would be if I had 2.5 million subscribers. Same fucking person. Same Vanessa, no matter what. Same one. It's our job to make sure our kids are safe and home to live in, and food and for their bellies. And yes, thank you. And I can't do that without income coming in. You're absolutely right. Shit. I lost the comments. Hold on. Okay. Yep, and that never goes away. My kids are 28 and 29. I still worry about them and feel responsible for them. Now add 3 grandkids to our large hearts to hug. Yeah, I agree. You never stop worrying about your kids, no matter how old they are. Ever, 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 or no matter where they are. Like, when my kid is not in my peripheral vision or my line of sight, I worry about him all the time. Oh, gosh, a hiccup and a burp at the same time. That did not feel good. Yeah, it just shows how loving you are to your kid. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate it. I want to cry listening to you about your son. It's how I feel about my son. I never knew real rage until I felt someone was hurting my kid. Oh, God, there's some shit right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what. I will go from happy smiley to mama bear in a millisecond for my kid. I'd go to jail and smile in the mugshot, trust me. I would be like, yes, Your Honor, yes, the fuck I did, and this is why, and I fucking do it again, Your Honor. Trust and believe, I'll smile in the mugshot. You did a reading for me not long. You were very personable, and I could tell you cared. I will continue to support you. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. I cannot definitively tell you I remember your reading. Please don't take it personally. I've just done so many. Sending you lots of love and positivity. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate it. Love you too. I hope you know how much people do get you. We feel your energy and love right now. It hurts my soul. I cannot fix it for you, but what I can do is listen and show you love and support. Thank you, Steph. I really appreciate it so, so, so much. I really do. People feel entitled. I had an employee once use their company card to buy $5,000 worth of furniture. What? When I found out, I tried to cancel the order, but the store said it was a custom order. What the fuck, Jen? So I what? So I had it delivered to my house, and he called me selfish. What? Well, Jen, that was smart. I'll tell you what, that's some CEO shit right there. Jen was like, oh, you're going to buy shit? Well, it's going to come to my house then. That's some CEO shit right there, Jen. I love it. Oh, you couldn't cancel. Okay. Hi, Smudge. Yeah, $5,000. Shit. I did not fire him, and now he is suing me for firing him after he threatened 2 female employees. Oh, my Lanta. What a freaking idiot. Smudge is saying hi to everyone. Oh, hi, Sarly. Hi, Vanessa. I was emailing you the other night and was going to get back to you on scheduling an appointment, but I've been pretty busy. I'll definitely send it tonight, though. Okay, that's fine. I think I got back to you. I'm pretty sure I got back to you. If I did not get back to you, message me again and say, hey, bitch, I'm still here. I won't be upset whatsoever. Just be like, hey, remember me? Hey, I'm over here. Peyton, no good deed goes unpunished. Amen, Jen. Amen. I could have and should have fired him, but I felt bad for him because the state took his kids away. He said he was trying to get them back. It was manipulation. Oh, Jen, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Good luck to him if he goes to court. Yeah, you should. Did you do a police report, Jen? I would have. Oh, because then he would have had charges on him, so you probably didn't. Wow, you got that right about no good deed goes unpunished. Yeah. I was just over in Charlotte, very close to Charlotte, Peyton. I was at the airport a couple times, if that counts. I hate driving and I can't see. I'm night blind. I'm not night blind. I just okay. I'm not. I mean, I drive perfectly fine day or night. But it just yeah. I mean, going up a mountain where you can't see anything, you just feel like you're just going to drop off a cliff over the top, or you're going to drop off the side. It was not fun. I was like, we will get there faster. Step on the. I was terrified to step on the gas. But after, okay, I went up the mountain the first time. I was terrified, fucking terrified. But then when I went back down it in the daytime and I saw it, I was like, oh, it's not bad. That's fine. I'm okay. And then I was fine ever since then. I was fine ever since then. After that, Mason sounds like an amazing kid. Thank you, Peyton. I mean, honestly, he really is. He's an angel. He's a freaking angel. You're cool. So I tried your cloak trick. Worked last night. Oh, good. I'm glad it worked for you. What works for me doesn't necessarily work for everybody else, but I'm glad it worked for you. Oh, I gotta take pills again. I can feel the pain coming back, so I gotta take my illicit drugs of, because I'm a big old druggie apparently. I buy drugs apparently. Buying all sorts of drugs, holding crack pipes and all sorts of that. I'm just starting to have pain when I start to get it, and I'm like, oh, okay, now I know. Now I know. Oh, that's too many drugs. I gotta put some back. Don't want to overdo it. Ugh. Excuse me. Lord Almighty. My reading was about my friend that was murdered. I am keeping a Oh, Cindy, I remember you now. Cindy. Okay. I am keeping a list of questions for our next read. Yes, I remember you now, Cindy. Girl, I've read so many freaking people. Yes, I remember Cindy now. I ran out of my Benadryl and I've been sleeping like total crap the last few days, waking up all stuffed at night. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, I got an itch under my boobie. I'm trying not to show you my breasticle right now. Oh, man. How long has it been? 2 hours and 8 minutes. I gotta go tinkle. I'm gonna close up shop soon, guys. I remember Cindy now. There's another person with a Cindy name. I think I was getting you guys confused. I remember what you look like and everything now. And I remember exactly what you're talking about. I take it you've been doing some more research, and then when we have a reading again, you can be able to divulge a whole new set of questions from what I told you. Actually, Cindy, you know what's really funny? I think you were my first reading. Cindy. My first private one I did. I think you were my first. Wait, were you? Yes, I think you were. You were my first private reading I did when I started to do my readings. And that was what, like at least 2.5 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? I think. No, like 2 weeks and a day ago. Something like that. I'm like over analyzing. Sorry, Aunt was texting me. Oh, okay. Well, guys, I love you. probably gonna like call it a night right now. Sorry, I just had like a random thought in my head. I have to get ready for bed right now. I have to wake up early. Boo. Anywho, I'll DM you soon, Vanessa. Thank you for going live tonight. Thank you for everyone. Oh yeah. Good night, Murphin. Murphin? Am I saying that right? Murphin. Oh, my brain is just overloaded right now. I keep thinking like, how much is it going to cost to try to move? Am I going to be able to pay it? Am I going to be able to afford to pay my rent every month? Blah 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 blah. I'm just like, overwhelmed is an understatement. Oh, you want to know some shit that happened to me freaking today? So just like everyone else, I'm wondering when my stimulus money is coming, right? So I go on the IRS website and you can see that it'll tell you when you're supposed to get your stimulus payment. Okay? So it says that my stimulus payment was supposed to be made via direct deposit into my bank account yesterday. It did not. It did not happen. Not at all. So I went back to the website and I did digging in the details. Oh, excuse me. And I had noticed that when we got the first stimulus payment, which was almost a fucking year ago, and I think last April, it had went to my bank account because it had my bank account as the last 4 digits of my checking account. And this time, that is not my checking account. That is not my checking account. So I was like, the fuck? The fuck? No. I have heard from a lot of people, if you do your taxes with H&R Block, that it was going to them and not to you, blah, blah, blah. I don't do my taxes with H&R Block. I heard that another theory, I guess, what it could be, is apparently they're mailing you out a debit card, which I don't know what that shit's about. Don't know. I would really hope that that's not the freaking case, but apparently that might be the case. I don't know. I don't know the authenticity of that thought or that idea. I think I just put a hair in my mouth. I also heard that if you have like those last 4 or something and it's not yours, you didn't recognize, they could be mailing you a check, which there's nothing been in my mailbox yet. So I just don't want to get fucked because that would really help me right now. Oh shit, that's not good. No, it's not good. I watch a guy that does live updates on the stimulus, and a lot of people were saying it went to an account that they didn't recognize. Yeah, that's exactly what it's saying. It's going into an account that I don't recognize. It is not my account. Yep, yours is saying it's going to an account that you don't know. A lot of people say if you do tax with H&R Block, it went to H&R Block. Don't know why. It's a huge, huge, huge big fuck up. Now, if you try to call the IRS, there's no one to talk to. There's no one to talk to at all. So, I mean, I followed the prompts and it said, please hold. And it was just quiet. And after like 5 minutes, it just hung up. And I did that twice. And then I had to start doing readings. Oh, Steph, I'm sorry you're going through that. Hey, listen, if you make any headway with anything, let me know. Because I don't know what the frick to do. Yes, I have. And I also want to confirm things you questioned yourself about. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I would love to, Cindy. Keep me posted about what you're, when we do another reading. Let me know what you find out. I think you wrote down the questions that I had that I wasn't sure about. Like it didn't make sense to me, so it was hard for me to interpret. But if you found more information and did some more digging based on what I was saying to you too, I'm very interested in knowing. Yeah, I'll let you know if I find out something too, because girl, same boat. Same fucking boat. Same. I don't know what to do about it because I've tried to call. There's no one to freaking talk to. I was just scrolling on Facebook earlier, and one of the like the local news groups were saying that they were reporting on it, that people are saying that like it went to a different bank account that's not theirs, and like no one knows what to do about it. So it's like, are we just getting fucked, or did the whole? I mean, I did see someone saying that, and I don't know if this is like a theory of theirs or if this is what's happening, but it's like if if they try to deposit in the bank account and the name on the bank account didn't match the name on the wire transfer, then it got sent back and then they'll mail you a check. So I I'm not exactly sure. I'm not everything just seems like it's up in the air right now. Like everything else in my fucking life, it's just up in the air. Anything else like that wants to go wrong, it seems like it just will. You know what I mean? Did Acorn tell you that you got the accounts you need? It did not tell me how many people did it. It did not tell me. I actually tried to look for that today. I didn't. If it's there, I didn't see how many people signed up under me or anything like that. Yeah, they say wait 7 days. Like, no, bitch, I've been waiting to 7 to 8 months. That hell, yeah. It's been longer than that. It's been like 10 months. Wait, 9 to 10. It's been like 9 to 10. Just sent it. What did you send? Oh, are you the one that just paid me? Wherever we're talking, whether it's Twitter or Instagram or email, send me a screenshot in there so I can like see it because I'll forget in like 2 seconds. Hey Nicole. Yeah, I'm pissed too, Steph. I don't know what to do about it. Like I just don't know what to do about it. Like are you trying to give my money away to someone else? Like can we make sure I get it? Like what do we got to do here? Help me help you, help me help you. Like give me my fucking money back. You know what I mean? Oh, Christy, we're just talking about how, like, with the stimulus check, you can see, um, like, when you're going to get paid. And mine was supposed to be paid yesterday, and it was not. And then I went back and checked again, and I noticed that for my first stimulus payment, that was in April of last year, it went to my bank account, right? It got direct deposit in my bank account. Well, this one that was supposed to be direct deposit in my bank account was not my fucking bank account number. It's not the last four of the fucking bank account. So I tried to call the IRS a couple times. I'm not getting answers. Apparently, this has been happening to like thousands of people everywhere. This is happening to fucking everybody. Yeah, I was pretty pissed about it too. And then like my ex-husband and I still kind of share that account with each other. And no, I didn't file my taxes with H&R Block. No, that I was talking about that earlier. I didn't do my taxes with H&R Block. Um, and that was one of the options, but no, I didn't follow in that category. Um, but so my ex-husband was like, "Oh, did you put it in another account?" And I asked him earlier because I know he has another account. I know he's got another checking account. I don't. And I asked him. I said, "Did you do something?" Because I did. Listen, we'll split the money fair and square. I'm fine with that. That's what we should be doing because we both need the help. That's fine. That's what we should be doing. I'm not trying to take anything from you at all. But I asked him, I was like, did you fucking do something? Because that's not our bank account. And he's like, you're always accusing me. And I'm like, I asked you a fucking question. Like, and I'm sorry that you haven't been the most forthcoming and honest even in our marriage. So, sorry, I asked. Sorry, not sorry. And yeah, I just, it's fucking annoying. I will keep you posted. I'm reaching out to some people I know that might have some info. I will let you know what I find out. Yeah, let me know. Send me a message and let me know because I just don't understand. Like, I tried to call the IRS today like 3 times and you can't get through. And I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else I could do at this point. other than like sit and wait for something to happen. But then I'm afraid of sitting and waiting and being dormant and then getting fucked because of it. Gotta skip out. Love and peace to everyone. Okay, Cindy, we'll talk to you later. You would think they would get their shit together. I mean, they seem to. I can't say if they did or did not, but I do not personally recall people complaining about missed payments the first go around. I either don't remember it or I didn't really notice it or see it, but I don't remember that being an issue the first time so much. Well, Christy, that's what my ex-husband did. He opened one at a credit union. Yep. Yeah. Yep. He took over. Now, granted, I've been doing the bills for a little over 10 years. Okay. He moved all his money out of our mutual account that we were sharing still, and he said that he's going to do all the bills because he doesn't have any money because I do the bills. Well, since he's been doing the bills, he has a lot less fucking money. And he's made it a point to fucking tell me, but not in a way of like, you were right, I fucked up, but it's your fault. It's your fault. Okay, so it's my fault. Things are getting paid late. Things are getting paid behind. It's a mess. He doesn't know what's coming out of where, when it's coming out. I've tried to tell him. And then when he starts yelling at me, going, well, why wasn't this paid yet? And I was like, but you do the bills now, remember? Like, you do it? Because you took all the money and put it in your account, so you're going to have to make sure that you pay the bills. Because it just doesn't, I can't call them and give them your bank account information. I mean, I can't take care of everything like I always fucking did for the last 10 years, you know? And then it's my fault that things are getting paid late, apparently. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, but you wanted to do the bills, remember? Like, you thought the grass was greener on the other side. And you were fucking wrong. Just like everything else you do, you fuck it up. So, I mean, what do you want me to do? I can't, I have no access to that money anymore. So, what do you want me to do? But, he doesn't get that. Everything's my fault. It's okay. Everything's my fault. I get it. I'm, the devil in disguise, evil, horrible. Oh, I was a horrible mother yesterday, apparently. I was a really fucking horrible mother, apparently, yesterday. Because, so my son, Jen knows this, and my friends know this. My son has very severe scoliosis in his back. Very severe. And he has to sleep in a brace every night when he sleeps. Now, that being said, he is so healthy, stands perfectly upright, has no physical limitations at all. If you saw him, you would never think that he had scoliosis in his back. You would never think that at all. At all. You just can't tell. But he does. He has it really bad. It was diagnosed when he was like 5 years old, and he's 9. So he's been wearing brace for years, right? So due to COVID, he had an appointment to do a brace, and then they only did like certain levels of appointments. And so I had to wait to get him an appointment, get him an appointment again. I had to take him to the doctor to get the script. I had to make an appointment for the place that makes the prosthetic to go over there, and then I had to make another appointment to pick it up, and then I have to make another appointment to go back to the original spine doctor so they can see the correction and measure him and x-ray him and all that kind of stuff or whatever. Now, granted, my ex-husband doesn't take him to any of these appointments at all. He can't be bothered. He cannot. When he was supposed to take my son, or our son, for a couple days on his days off, and I said, hey, by the way, Mason has this appointment at the spine doctor. It's at 3:00, and you just got to go there, let the doctor check him out so you can get the script. Well, why do I have to do that? I'm sorry, is he not your child? Like, I mean, he just couldn't be fucking bothered. He could not be bothered. So, since he could not be fucking bothered to do anything, I take him to all these appointments. I pay all the co-pays. I'm the one that's doing it. I don't fucking work. He does. And he has all the money. And I don't. But God forbid I ask him to help take care of his kid, and no, you know. And then, so what I was saying is that, man-child doesn't even, that's too kind. It's too kind for him. So, he has a new brace now, which again, I took him to the appointment to go get it and all this kind of stuff or whatever. And, so he's been sleeping with a brace now for about like a week, okay? No, maybe a little less than a week, maybe like 4 or 5 days, until I had to take him to his dad's on Sunday night. I forgot to take his brace with me Sunday night. Now, granted, I took all his school stuff, which is a huge fucking backpack and a huge fucking laptop case full of more books and more articles, and his laptop that he has to go back and forth with. He has his tablet that he takes everywhere with him. So I had all of his freaking stuff and all his stuff, okay? And then my ex-husband told me that he's like, oh, well, did he have dinner yet? No, he didn't, because it's like not even 6 o'clock yet. Okay, so I guess I'll go get dinner and get him dinner and then bring him to your house, and he can go have dinner at your house. Because, you know, I still have to take care of my kid. Now, granted, let me go back. Anything that I had extra of Mason's, clothes, shoes, underwear, socks, shorts, shirts, school uniforms, toys, I gave to him. The day that my soon-to-be ex-husband, we split, like, where he moved out, I went shopping for Mason for clothes for his fucking house, because I knew he wasn't going to take care of it, okay? I bought him toothbrushes and toothpaste. I buy extra food snacks that I know that he doesn't get for Mason, and I'll give it to him for Mason to have at his house. That's how much I still care for my own kid, even when he's not in my fucking care, okay? I do all of this, and I'm not complaining about it at all. But what pisses me the fuck off is that, so Sunday night, I forgot to bring the brace. I'm just not used to him having it all the time. He's been wearing it every night like he's supposed to, but I'm just not used to him having it and having to transport back and forth, okay? So, we did not realize this Monday night until it was much later at night, and I told my son, because he's the one that he called me on Skype, and he goes, hey, Mommy, we forgot my brace. And I went, oh, shit. And I said, listen, don't worry about it tonight. I'll bring it to you tomorrow, okay? So, fast forward, this was Sunday night, okay? So, Monday night, he calls me on Skype, and it's not nighttime, it's in the afternoon. And I was waiting until I was done doing, on Monday, I did 6 readings back to back to back to back to back, okay? And I started about 20 minutes after I woke up. I woke up, used the bathroom, took my dog outside, gave my dog food and water, started doing readings, okay? So I was doing 6 readings back to back to back to back to back, okay? It was literally right after my last reading, my son had called me. I took my dog back outside again. I used the bathroom again, and he called me. And I had said and I was really freaking tired. I was just mentally and emotionally, I'm just tired, right? So I had said to Mason, I said, hey, let me talk to your dad for a minute. So he brings his tablet over by his dad, and I said, hey, can you come get his brace? Or whatever. And he's like, ugh, why do I have to come get it? It was your fuck up. And I'm like, are you kidding? Like, you act like I'm making I'm causing World War III or something, you know? And he's like, well, Mason said you were going to bring it. And I'm like, okay, I told Mason yesterday, either, I'll bring it to you or your dad will pick it up. We'll take care of it. Don't worry. And he goes, well, that's not what Mason said. I said, it doesn't fucking matter what Mason said. He's a child. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm telling you as his parent and as the other adult in the situation, like, what do you want to do here? And he's like, well, I'm already home for the night. You don't do anything all day. Because he doesn't know what I do. You don't fucking do anything all day. Okay, August. That's his name. Sorry, I shouldn't have said his name. But I was like, okay. Okay. You're right. I don't do anything. I do nothing. I do absolutely nothing. I'm a piece of shit. I do nothing. That's what he tells me. You do nothing. You do nothing. I was a stay-at-home mom for about 6.5 years, and that's what I heard all the time. You don't do anything. You do nothing. I work all day. You do nothing. I'm sorry. I take care of your baby. I take care of my other two stepkids who treated me like complete shit, treated you like complete shit, and you allowed them to treat me like complete shit. I take care of our house. I took care of all of our fucking pets because we had a shit ton of them. All those clean clothes that everyone fucking has? Yeah, that was me. Like how we all have food to eat? Yeah, that was me. All the shopping that gets done? Yeah, that was me. How you have clean fucking towels when you take a shower? Yeah, that was me. That was me too. Oh my God. Like all the Christmas gifts and all the birthday gifts and all the celebrations and all the dinners and all the Christmas gifts that your kids get for their birthdays and Christmas and all your family. Yeah, I bought all of them. Even all the gifts that all the kids gave to me and even the ones you gave to me, I fucking bought them for myself because you were such a piece of shit that you couldn't go out and even buy your wife gifts. Yeah, that's how fucking great he was. Even his mom told him he was a piece of shit for having to do that, for me having to buy my own stuff. So, so I do nothing all day. So then I told my son, because I said, hey, did you have dinner yet? And he said, no, Mommy, we didn't have dinner yet, but, Daddy's ordering pizza. Okay, fine. Daddy's ordering pizza. That's fine. So I said, listen, I asked Mason, I said, do you want Mommy to bring you an ice cream? Because I figured I was going to go cheat on my fucking diet because, Dustin made me. Dustin said, get your cheeseburger, bitch. Live your life. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get my cheeseburger and I'm going to live my life, okay? So I said, oh, I got to fucking move again. Hurting my butt. Starting to slide down. Okay. So I was like, you know what? Mommy will bring you an ice cream. I was going to go to Dairy Queen. What do you want? And he told me vanilla ice cream with M&Ms and brownie pieces. So I said, your wish is my command, sir. So I went and got him the ice cream and got myself food, and then I brought the brace and the ice cream over to his house. And I called my son on Skype and I said, hey, Mommy's here. So he comes down and he comes gets his brace and gives me hugs and kisses and tells me that, I wish I didn't have to be here. I'd rather be with you. Trust me, my son favors me. He doesn't get treated the best over his dad's house. Okay. And, I'm gone for 5 minutes after dropping him off and he wants to come home and tells me he misses me. So, I literally, I was in the car with him for a couple minutes or whatever. And I showed him the food that I had. And I said, Mommy would have brought you food, but, you said that, Daddy was getting pizza. He goes, no, it's okay. Daddy, pizza should be here soon. Okay, fine. So I get him a Blizzard, and it's got a lid on it with a straw in it. And I said, hey, listen. And he's like, ooh. And I said, oh, can Mommy have a bite real quick? And he's like, sure, of course. So I take a bite, and I give him a couple little bites. He's going to eat his food still. I give him a couple little bites. And I put the lid back on it, and I give him napkins. And I said, hey, listen, go put this in the freezer. And you can have it, but you got to get your dinner first, okay? And he goes, of course, Mommy, I'll eat all my dinner first. I'll be good. So I know he will. And I know that if that kid did not take another bite of that ice cream until he was done with his dinner. Trust and believe. He's very honest. He's very good. So I I leave and I give him his brace and all that kind of stuff because I'm the world's worst mother because I forgot to give him his brace. God forbid, I forgot. Okay. And then I get a text message from my ex-husband. And, I'm a piece of shit because I didn't bring ice cream for everybody. Well, that's not my responsibility. Why would it be? Okay, his two older kids, if they didn't treat my kid like complete shit or didn't think that I was a piece of shit for no fucking reason, I would have brought his other kids ice cream. Now his other kids are much older. They're double my kid's fucking age. One is almost double and one is right under double. Okay. So, and my son just turned 9. Okay. They don't need ice cream. Granted, my kid didn't need ice cream either. That's my fucking choice. It's my fucking choice. I bought it. I paid for it. So I was a piece of shit because, I didn't bring ice cream for everybody and that's not fair. Well, what's not fair is the way you treat me. What's not fair is the way you expect me to do everything because you think I'm a piece of shit that doesn't do anything all day. What's not fair is the way that you treated me for 10 years. What's not fair is that you demand that I bring something for everybody that I'm not going to fucking do. That's not fair. You know? If you wanted your kids to have ice cream, go get it. Have it at your house. Publix is down the road. There it is. You have a vehicle, you have money. Go do it. Have at it. Have fun. Absolutely. You know what's not fair? What's not fair is when it was my son's birthday, his father and his grandmother didn't even acknowledge his birthday until I brought it up to his dad. His grandmother didn't ever even acknowledge his birthday. What's not fair is everyone always makes it a big to-do to take them somewhere and to take them to a restaurant and take them out to eat and take them like to do an activity. For my son's birthday, his grandfather took him to get a Happy Meal, and they did nothing else and went nowhere else. Okay? But it's one of his other kids' birthdays, and guess what? They went out and did stuff, and they went out to eat. And my son is no fucking dummy. He made it very clear and thought it was really fucked up that they did that for his birthday. Or they didn't do anything for his birthday. But, a narcissist, that's, yeah. But, you know, he made it a point to, my son knows that, like, and he was texting me, he goes, it's not fair and it's not right. Why did they not do this for me? And I said, and as a mother, and I know he acknowledges these things, and I'm saying, I'm so sorry. You know, mommy's really sorry that happened. I can't give you a reason why. And I said, but you know, at least you and mommy had fun on your birthday. We had a great time. You know, on my son's birthday, granted, I'm unemployed and my husband is employed. Okay. There's a big freaking difference there. Okay. My son loves to go out to eat for breakfast on his fucking birthday. He loves to go get his IHOP double chocolate chip pancake. That's what we fucking did. We went and got his double chocolate chip pancake. Then after that, I had to stop at Nick and Dustin's for a minute. And then after that, we went to Publix to get his cake because they didn't have it beforehand and they had it that day. So we went to Publix. We got his cake. We had to get milk to go with our cake. Okay. We took our cake back home. And then he wanted to open up some of his gifts. So I had him open up his gift. He didn't want to wait for the end of the day to open up his gifts. No problem. Absolutely. I wouldn't want to wait all day either. So I let him open up all his gifts, right? And it was literally just me and him. It's just me and my fucking buddy all the time. Me and my fucking buddy. Okay? And then I had a whole bunch of gift cards left over from Dave & Buster's. So I was like, hey, let's go to fucking Dave & Buster's. So we went to Dave & Buster's because he wanted to go to Red Robin anyway for dinner. And we went to Red Robin down the road from Dave & Buster's afterwards. We had a great freaking time together. Smiling, laughing, having fun. If I can do that and I'm unemployed, he should have been able to do something and he has a job. I even offered to him before Mason's birthday. I even offered to him and I said, because he was like, well, we just got done with Christmas and beep, 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 beep. Well, we still just got done with Christmas, but you can do stuff for your other kid. Okay. Granted, his other two kids, they're not good. They're not good. They fail everything. They get in trouble all the time. I mean, these kids put both me and my ex-husband through the fucking ringer. Okay? They need a lot of help. And, I mean, my kid's a fucking saint. Like a saint. I'm not talking bad about anybody's kids, because I'm not even going to go there. But, and I even told him, because he started bitching about, well, we just get done with Christmas, blah, 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 blah. Okay? If that was the case, okay, if Christmas was the issue, I even said to my soon-to-be ex-husband, I said, hey, I bought something on Groupon a long time ago to get a vehicle of mine fixed, okay? The person that I bought the thing for, it was to get my brakes done, okay? The person ended up not wanting to allow me to use my Groupon to pay for the service, even though I bought the Groupon for it. It was a fucking mess, okay? So, I contacted Groupon, and I said, hey, I need to trade this in because this guy's not allowing me to use my Groupon. They said, okay, no problem. I used a little bit of Groupon money, and I still have, I want to say like $72 in Groupon money on there. So I even offered, out of the kindness for my child, not for them, but for my child, I even offered, and I said, hey, if money is an issue, Because there's always things to do. I live in Orlando. There's always things to do, and you can find it on Groupon. I said, I will purchase you guys all something with Groupon easily. That way you can take him to go do something. Oh, I'll think about it, blah, blah, blah. And he did nothing. He did nothing. So the excuse of if it was like financial stuff, it was the biggest, bullshit. Fucking bullshit, 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 bullshit. Okay, let me go back to read some comments before I get on. I hope Mason keeps his snacks in his backpack so the other kids don't eat them on him. No, he doesn't, and they eat his shit all the time. 6 readings in a row. Yeah, yesterday was long. He really is a piece of work. Wow, like being a stay-at-home mom is not work when it's. Oh yeah, I mean, being a stay-at-home mom is a 24/7 job that you never get a fucking break from. Very much aware. My ex used to tell me that shit too. Yeah, I hate men. I fucking hate men. Stupid. Most of them are stupid. People like that, what they say is a reflection of how they view themselves, whether they admit it or not. They're so angry, they only feel happy to be dragging someone down with them. I agree. Just know he'll never have your heart, even on his best day. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Yeah, he'll never will, ever. He won't even come close to scratching the fucking the surface of it. Wow, that entitlement. Yes, entitlement. Sorry, I'm triggered. Dealt with an entitled aunt like that with him. Yeah, no, you're fine. Hey, trust me, I get it. He didn't buy you pizza, so why would you expect to buy everyone ice cream? Right? I know. Break me off some pizza then, sir. Sounds like a huge narcissist. Yeah, honestly, like, narcissist isn't even a strong enough word for him. I wish narcissist was strong enough, but it's not. It's not. He's really a piece of work. We were okay for a good few months. And then, and we were actually very close. We became, the best of fucking friends for a little while. And it was really weird. He didn't treat me poorly. He didn't treat our son poorly, or anything like that. And then, he would always vent to me and tell me that his parents are giving him shit because, we would take our son out to dinner together, or we would hang out sometimes and around our son together, and we would just talk to each other for an hour on the phone and just talk, and we actually had a friendship, and his parents gave him so much fucking shit, for the fact that we were friends, and he is spineless and couldn't stand it. And especially when he started dating this new girl who has four kids and probably multiple baby daddies, I think, at least 2 or 3. I remember when he was literally mounting my TV for me and building my entertainment center. He was telling me well, she doesn't like that we're friends, and she doesn't like this, and I'm like, well, she can get over it. I was like, what does it fucking matter? I don't want you. You don't want me. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It was horrible because I remember we went out to dinner together. We were literally at Olive Garden together, and it was me and him and my son, and I'll never forget. It was September 11th, and we were talking and nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong. He even bought me dinner. And it was it was crazy because I remember sitting there and I remember saying to him, I said, listen, because he was telling me stuff with this new chick he's dating or whatever, and I was happy for him, I want him to be happy. And I just remember saying to him, I said, just promise me that you won't let this relationship with this girl get in between us having a friendship and co-parenting for our kid. This is already bad enough that he was already having breakdowns because his mom and dad constantly gave him shit all the time about the fact that we were friends. But the funny thing is that, and I'll say this real quick because I really need to go. The funny thing about it is that his ex-baby mama, he wasn't married to her, his ex-baby mama treated him like complete dog shit the whole entire time that we were together. She would hurt her kids at a drop of a hat to try to hurt my ex-husband. Okay? She was not the best mother. Okay? I would never hurt my child. I would never hurt a fucking hair, a little freckle in his face to ever hurt anybody else. Okay? Good parents don't do that. Okay? And they could not even speak to each other, couldn't even be around each other, couldn't interact with each other. They could only text each other. And even if they texted each other, it was fucking it was like cats, worse than cats and dogs. Okay. Now, granted, I didn't treat my ex-husband like that. I had a friendship with him. We did things with our son together. We did not have a problem. And that was never okay for them. But it's like, but would you rather me treat him like complete fucking dog shit like his other ex-baby mama does? Like, hello? Hello? Am I fucking missing something? You know what the funny thing is? They have a lot of fucking nerve. Because my ex-in-laws, they've been separated for about 13 years. And guess what? They've been best friends for about 10 of them. So you guys can be best friends. But me and my ex-husband couldn't? That's just a little taste of what I dealt with the past fucking 10 years. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let me read these questions real quick and then I gotta go. Huge narcissist. Yes, we already talked about that. Oh, okay, I already read that. I was so happy with when my son turned 18. I was done with school, so I didn't have to. Oh yeah, trust me. I never understood that jealousy. Like if I were dating a guy with a kid, and I would want him to be able to be civil and friendly with the mother of his child. What the fuck? I know, right? Like she was like apparently like she doesn't understand how we're like friends and stuff. And I was like, well, just because she has shitty relationships with her baby daddies doesn't mean that you and I have to. Like, it doesn't always have to fucking be like that. Everything was so much easier when it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Was it a trial separation or had you already decided to divorce? No. We were separated for a good 6 months, hated each other, seething fucking hatred, right? But it was done. The relationship was done. There was no going back, okay? And then after the 6 months, after the Rona stuff started and I got laid off the first time, we actually talked and like were able to work things out. He would go to the grocery store for me so I didn't have to bring my kid to the grocery store. Like, he was really fucking helpful. I literally remember one time he was at work and I called him and I said, hey, because he was about to get off of work. And I said, hey, are you done working yet? And he goes, yeah, I just got off. What's up? And I said, I was never regular with my menstrual cycles or anything like that. And I literally like had the most horrendous menstrual cycle I'd ever had because I hadn't had one in years. And I was literally like the biggest tampon you could imagine wouldn't last 30 minutes. And I'm not going to go into details, but it was bad. It was really freaking bad. And I called him and I said, listen, I literally cannot move off the bathroom. I was not prepared because I did not have barely anything because I wasn't getting periods for years. And I had a couple like little tampons. That was it. And I remember like telling him, I said, I need you to go get me stuff because I literally can't fucking move. And he's like, okay. He's like, just give me a list of what you want and I'll get it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thank you so much. So he goes to Walmart on the way home or on the way, from getting out of work. And then he comes here, and right before he's about to come here, I'm cleaned up. I put a tampon in real quick and I go out to the car. And not only did he have more tampons and pads than I would ever freaking need and got the correct things, right? He even brought me Wendy's because I was hungry. He brought me ice cream because I was on my period. And he brought me fucking Midol. He treated me so much better when we weren't together than he ever did when we were fucking married. And I even said that when I was out in the car. I was like, where is this person? Like, why couldn't you have been this person when we were together? Like, where was he at? Was he dormant somewhere? And the funny thing is that we were friends. Like, we would see each other. We would say goodbye to each other. We'd hug and be like, all right, love you too. Like, you know what I mean? But it was a different type of love. It wasn't like, I'm in love with you. It was like, I love you as a person. You know what I mean? Like, we co-parented so well. And it just sucks that we took such a bad turn. And a lot of it is because, like, I think a lot of it was the peer pressure of his parents constantly giving him shit that we were friends. It was to the point where we took our son, we always had this thing about first week of school. After the first week of school, on a Friday of the first week of school, we would take our son out to go do something together with mommy and daddy. Now, if we had all the kids, we would take them all out, okay? It's just most of the time in the first week of school, how the calendar always happened. We just never had all the kids, right? And they were much older. They really didn't care about that kind of stuff. So for Mason, on the first week of school, on a Friday, even though he was doing like the distance learning thing, I was like, hey, let's still take him somewhere. Let's, make him feel special or whatever. So he's like, okay, yeah, cool. So I said, hey, let's meet up at this restaurant. This is where he loves to go. Let's meet up here and we'll have dinner together. Okay, cool. We sat there. We had dinner together. Everything was fine. Everything was dandy and cool. We were friends, right? And this was like mid-August time. And he was telling me, because his mom kept calling him, and he wouldn't answer the phone. And he normally will answer the phone for his mom. I said, why are you avoiding your mom's call? What's up? And he goes, yeah, she doesn't know where I am. And I was like, what do you mean? And he goes, she would have a freaking conniption fit if she knew that I was here with you. I'm like, really? You're 35, really? It was stupid. And then, literally, like, not even about 3.5 weeks later, we were at Olive Garden. It was September 11th, and we met up there. And I actually called him, and I said, hey, I want to cheat on my diet. I want to go to Olive Garden really bad. Did you eat dinner yet? He goes, no, I didn't have dinner yet. I was like, come cheat on your diet with, because he does a different type of diet than me. So I said, let's cheat together. And he's like, all right, fine, I'll cheat with you. So we go to Olive Garden together with our son, and that was the last of it. That was the freaking last of it. And he's treated me like dog shit ever since. It's like the way that he talks to me, the way he looks at me, it's just the seething fucking hatred is back. And it's like, why did you let our relationship go to complete shit because of other people? Like, I don't get it. Okay, I'm going to read one more. He needs to give up on the peer pressure of others and how they think exes should be treated with others because it's wrong. They need to mind their business, and he should tell them that. I think for a while he kind of did, but then, like, honestly, he's just spineless. And he just couldn't take it anymore. So, I mean, I'm not saying it as an excuse or anything like that, because I just think it's really pathetic on his part. But I think a lot of it, what the straw that broke the camel's back was that the girlfriend didn't like it. That's what it seems like to me. And that's really unfortunate because we did have a very good co-parenting relationship for a little while there, for about a good 6 months. And things were a lot easier when we were friends. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to go. Please share my stuff. Please like my stuff. Please thumb it up. Feel free to message me. I snapped at my mom bad once because she never did it again. I don't play that BS. Yeah, I get it. But I enjoy talking to you guys. It's been almost 3 hours again. I love you all, and I'll try to see you again tomorrow. All right, bye.